Hello, guys. Welcome back to ESEL tournament, and we have now the tournaments for the Divas, our females in that tournament, the Female Pro League Emerald Diva Season 2. And we're here with a new guest and a new caster that it's the first time I work with him, is with Elias. So it's happy to see you, man, and to work with you. And I hope today we can make you guys happy as a duo, as a two caster. And yeah, I mean, we have some interesting matches today and a lot of teams that, most of you guys, you always support. The first match is going to be Starlace against Bringing Bats, which is a really creative name. Gascon Ladies EU against Foot Esports, a really professional team. Monsters against Asterix, and Furin against, uh, what's that name? Crystal Circle Pinks. Yeah, yeah. And that's first match for today is Bringing Bats against Star Lace. So you can just go with the names, bro. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Especially the mid lane, right? And for Bringing Bats, we have already Sonny 10, Lady, I mean, obviously, it's Zlan, the Blood Moon, and also Baiken Yeti. Well, okay, really also interesting names. And actually, today's match, I would say both of the teams, they are kind of like, I don't want to say underdogs. No, I don't want to say like underdog teams. I would say they are newcomers that they want to prove themselves, and this is the first time for them to have that kind of experience playing a tournament and all of that. So, we already started with the draft, and we can see that. Hmm, like the first pick is gonna be for Starlace, and I mean, did you already cast on female tournament before, bro? Like for female pro league? I think maybe, yeah, maybe you saw this kind of team. So yeah, you have the experience as me. So let's just put an expectation. Like, who do you think has the better chance or potential to win that game? Is it because of the name, or is it because of like they have that potential?
I've seen so far, I think they have the potential and the communication, the skills. I think they're showing something. That's what I've seen in the last game. I've seen her,
Mm-hmm.
not her, those girls perform.
I get it. I get it. I mean, we already see on the draft that Starlace did go for the Harley first ban. It's an interesting choice, but we can see the reply on the other side is going for the Zuxin. So, I mean, from the last time I casted, I was always seeing Hanabis and Mias and Angelas and stuff in the first three bands.
For
But this
real.
time we actually see some interesting bands. I mean, that's really good. We can see the Harley and Suyu on the left side. So they probably just wanna make Zealand choices on the jungle, like really few. So interesting to see.
Okay. For me, when I casted, I only saw. I mean, there were some one-sided matches, but the bans were
Yeah.
like good for both sides. So okay, the Lilia here ban, it's a bit out of the bloom, like a little wild card from the pocket, out of nowhere. Maybe it's someone on Starlace that's dangerous with Lilia from the girls. Other than that, I
I
don't know. Maybe.
mean, look, we just need to be honest about something. It's not the
Okay,
same as
okay.
the boys. When you watch like the boys play like the tournament or something, like they play on the meta and always plan everything. But for the girls, they play also on the meta, but also the picks itself is different. Like nobody will really play like a Valentina or nobody will play like a Fanny or something like this kind of heroes. Like it's always more about comfort heroes when it comes to girls tournament. And we already see that Alice is gonna be the last band for Star Lace. And what do you think is gonna be the reply? Hmm.
I mean,
Marcel, Freya, I don't know, like
bro,
Hanabi,
Harit.
Harith maybe also. I don't know. I mean, but okay, there's no way we can expect that.
I mean,
There-
I know Bellery kind of got some shining moments after the last patch because he got a bit of a adjustment. I don't know if I can call it a direct buff, but an adjustment. And I've seen it
Hmm.
also used in boys tournaments, so I don't think it's about this. But okay, with this pick here, you just shut my mouth because you said girls are about comfort pick. Okay, yeah, but
As I told you, I mean, I've seen last time like Angela and Hanabi, man. Like, I don't expect like, I think they're gonna go Hanabi now. I mean, it's not that far, you know, it can happen. So I don't know. I think it really depends on bringing bats, what you want to play. I mean, what ideas or comfort you have. Okay, to go for the export option, I mean, it's so kind of out of the box.
honestly, I have a friend that is performing so nicely with the Xborg in jungle that I'm curious about how are you using this hero in the jungle when he's an XP? Like, okay, maybe the girls are just picking it in the XP as well. It's just like a red tree for the time being, and a Padang. Okay, they're going for more tanky and sustaining
Hmm.
composition.
Well, we can see a Batang with the export. I'm just thinking, for example, is it because they expect that, like, when you have an Angel on your team, you're gonna play like something like whenever Fredrin, Baxia, so that's why they go for the export. So they already expect like the enemy will have fronts. Well, if you think about it in that way, I think it actually works.
Yeah, I think that way too. I mean, even added to this Fredrin and Buckshot, maybe you can add also a Leo mode in the jungle. That's also dangerous
Hmm.
to have on Angela on. So that's why probably they coming with the Xborg and now the Alucard.
Alucard?
Okay,
No way.
they're just
No
showing
way.
and they're just teasing us, man. They're just teasing us.
I think it's just because I don't know, like they just showing okay and the Kadita. I don't know about the Kadita. Like it's like a so it's really like double edged pick. Like if you take it against France and Angela like this, if you don't win there early, it's gonna cause you a lot of problems in the mid and late game. So it's a risky pick, but I like it. Like they trust themselves, you know. But what do you think in second phase can happen, like on both sides? Like, what's the danger for? I mean, let's start with Starlace, for example. What's their dangerous picks that you need to ban right away?
Mm, MMs, something like carry, something to just go through
Yeah,
their armor. And actually, Melissa is also good because she's just with the ultimate, she's just countering Guinevere's jumps. So and the raise, so it can be good. It can be good to
mm-hmm.
ban Melissa, but
I mean, for Starlace on the left side, I think yeah, they go for that. I mean, that's a good ban. I mean, it works. I'm serious. Like, if you play Hannah Big as the terrorist line whenever, like, actually, yeah, nobody can stun her and stop her. So I like the ban. It's actually not bad. It's actually good. Uh, but I think they have to ban something like maybe carry too. I think carry is too strong for bringing bats, like bringing bats. Yeah, if they pick it against Rizlag whenever, and even maybe they will see a rumor. So also yeah, like a goal laner, maybe whatever. Like carry will be so strong against them.
mm, and honestly, I think about this, but maybe they shouldn't have banned Hanabi and just picked it like for real, or just go with the Harit. She's still in the game, Harit, right? Still
I
there,
mean, yeah, maybe they
and
could have
with
taken the
Angela.
Hanabi. Actually, yeah, Hanabi also for Starlace would have been a good option. She can like counter Katita and she can play against the X-Borg and Badang kinda. Like I think yeah, it was fine.
Mm,
But let's
you
see
know,
on the left side, last ban. Um I would say Carry or Harris is the best option we got to ban. I mean, do you see any other options?
I mean, maybe they can just go with banning a jungler.
Wow.
O-
Wow.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
this was so hard to expect. I mean, Johnson Canita, a comp. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
not bad
but you have
as a comp.
but you have the Badang though.
I mean, yeah. So I don't know, Johnson Jungle,
Or maybe they
or do
have
you
thought
think?
that it, bro. Maybe they thought
Mm,
it's Xborg jungle and Badang
and
XP, and they thought to ban
yeah,
Johnson. You know.
maybe they thought about it in that way. Actually, it's not that far. But we can see the Beatrix is getting picked on the right side for Breaking Bad. And I don't know, when it comes to draft, I think actually Star Lace draft is way more better till now, in my opinion.
So far, it's strong. And hopefully, I'm not gonna see a Beatrix with Inspire. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm
Maybe
still.
she wants to play like I don't know, attack speed Beatrix with an Aspire, just machine gun, like I don't know.
Is it even working like that?
Ooh, I mean, she has some kind of surprise to show us. So let's see. But we can see a
No,
Leslie. Ooh, I
no.
like the
But
Leslie.
at this point, go purify Beatrix if you want to survive in this game. You have Kagura, you have Guinevere, you have Teresa. just, just go with purify so you can reposition somehow.
But I like the
Uh,
Kagura. Kagura is so good here against the Kadita. Also the Pedang, she can escape them. She can kill the Beatrix so easily. Also, she
yeah.
can burst the X-Borg in the early. Like, I think, yeah, it's a really good option for Starlace to take in the mid lane. So far, so good for Starlace when it comes to the draft, but we always make a rule when it comes to Frozen Diva tournament is drafts doesn't matter. What matters is always the comfort picks.
Okay. Freya jungle.
Freya. Freya. Ooh, okay, Freya jungle. Wow. Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I've seen her before in jungle, but and like not in tournaments. I've seen her in rank sometimes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but in tournaments, I mean, okay, we will see. We'll see about it. Maybe Lady has something special to show us for today. So, who do you think has the better chance? You still think Breaking Bad?
I mean, based on the picks so far, I think more chances are for bringing Bad. Yeah, if they play it good, they have more chances. But if the game is prolonging too much, then it's gonna be the advantage for Leslie. With the big range, she can just poke from distance and just melt them like that. And Beatrix with Inspire is not gonna have too much escape routes. So if they just target Beatrix and give free farm to Leslie, yeah, I think Starlights have a pretty decent way to win this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think actually, yeah, I mean, I would say the same thing, especially on the on Starlight's draft. I mean, this Leslie is so dangerous on the fighters, especially like if you look at the other side, it's X-Borg, Freya, and she can just really like melt them down so easily. So, and she has already like the fronts, the Trisla and whenever also with the Angela ulti, so she has already enough vision and support that can help them. So that's the first match of FPL tournament for today, guys. It's Bringing Bad against Starlace. Just tell us in the comments who do you think who can win, who do you think is having the better chance to win. Just tell us in the comments. And Ellis said Bringing Bad. I said Starlace. So let's see who wins.
I mean, oh, but look how they moving on the map, bro. Look how Breaking Bad's are
Oh,
already invading.
oh,
That,
that's
that's lit.
actually I never saw that before. The XP and Rome are trying to steal enemies' jungle. I mean, I never saw that before.
And now even the mid, bro. They're all there. Is he having time?
Whoa, oh,
They took
Explore
it.
actually took it.
They took it.
Actually,
Bro,
Explore took it. I mean, I've never seen that before, but it worked. I mean, it kind of worked somehow.
bro, I've seen something similar. I don't know if it's this crazy or even crazier when literally after cleaning up the mid laner and the roamer were going into the enemy jungle to clear like the little creep from let's say from Xborg side, right? That one where between
Mm-hmm.
Xborg and Freya and the golem beneath the purple buff, no, the orange buff, sorry. And
Mm-hmm.
they're just denying two creeps from the
Ooh,
jungle, bro.
whenever was trying to take Export down already, but he used the flicker to get back, putting some pressure on the XP lane. And even if whenever is getting pressured and she has no blue buff yet, but she's still doing pressure.
That was tough. That was tough to play without a blue buff in the early game and not being able to have level 4 in time. That's gonna be a huge advantage for our Freya here. That it's already level 4 and ready
Ooh.
for this turtle actually.
Yeah, I see already the Angela's playing with the Leslie, and Leslie just wasted her flicker, but it's is fine for them, and I can see Breaking Bad starting the turtle already. Even though if Kadita is level 3, Kiswork is not even level 4. Oh, he's level 4, but he's poked down. Let's see if Guinevere have the chance to take it. I think it's really hard. Kadita's trying to zone the Guinevere. Guinevere is trying to take the turtle with the second skill, and will she manage to escape? Yes, she does. And Angela flicker right from Xbox. She was chasing him. We can see Teresa trying to put some pressure. Four players from Breaking Bad trying to take the blue buff. And
Oh,
ooh, Kadita right away catching three players. And it's already so hard for Starlace taking down Guinevere, Teresa, and Angela. Three kills, but oh, wow, okay. I mean, didn't see the Teresa catching actually too.
okay. The penalty zone connected so nicely and actually took back two players with him. And that was huge from Lore. That was huge from Lore. It didn't just they just lost the turtle and then the buff, but she traded like 2 kills for 3. It wasn't that bad in the end. They can actually recover from this. It's not that huge of a gap because without taking those 2 kills, it would have been even worse for them. But now they're just good. They can go farming. Now they only need, they only need the Angela to make level 4, so they will be more dangerous in fights.
Uh,
Oh, not like this,
let's
bro.
see.
Not like this.
Oh my God, Karita and Badang just cooking. They are just cooking for real. For real, they're just making the game so hard for Starlace, and I don't know, like what does Starlace have to do on the next few minutes to they can win the second turtle?
I mean, I don't think they have to contest this turtle because they need somehow to take an advantage, a fight that where they can actually take something down so they have an advantage for the next neutral objective. Other than that, they just need to probably trade. I think the best move for Guinevere here is to either trade something like a kill or just let them take the turtle and you go take their jungle if it's anything possible, right? If it's anything open on the map because you just can't. And the way it looks like now with Leslie and Angela stuck in that bot lane and constantly Badang putting pressure on them from that single bush with Beatrix, it's just too hard.
Well, we can see already bringing back trying to take the second turtle, and it looks like a free turtle already for them. And bringing bats have the early game to the mid game now, and I see them. They're already going forward to the bot lane. I think they
Yeah.
want to take it. Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh,
Guinevere.
Guinevere trying to go so deep, and she escapes with her second skill. Bringing bats now trying to put pressure on the red buff, trying to take it right away. And I don't know, he's not hitting yet. Oh, Karita? Karita? Okay. Karita was trying to catch the Guinevere. Kagura is trying to put pressure as well. We can see the export already going to his team also, being the mid lane. Ooh, Kagura's getting catched down and she's already. Oh, it's Karita getting shot down by the Guinevere jump, but Karita's, sorry, Guinevere is getting already also killed, and it's gonna be a free red buff for Breaking Bad. Oh, Kagura ults already with the Angela, but I think it's not really the best option. Trisla is taking the top lane, but I would say that shutdown actually is good. Like, it's really good for the Guinevere, and it's really good for Starlace to get a chance to get back to the game.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Guinevere. Like she wouldn't have anything else to do. You just stay there and wait for the enemies to engage you or take the buff and leave, or you just try to take something. And the fact that she actually could take a shutdown on Kadeta, that was huge. And the fact that also Lore pushed the top lane gave them even more farm to that lost creep. So overall, even though it was a 1-to-1 trade, plus that tower from top lane made the first actual trade that was in the favor of Starlace.
I mean, we already see that. Ooh, whenever trying to take Xborg down, but she cannot kill him really since he has already a shield. She's escaping from Badang in a really good way. I think Kadita's trying to get her. Yes, she does get her, and Kadita is taking the revenge back after she killed her already in the red buff, and it's looking like Bringing Back still have the tempo, still have that kind of chance to win. You know.
I mean, there, I don't think that Guinevere should have just entered there. You got an shutdown earlier. You just have the creeps to farm. You lost 2 turtles. Now you're gonna lose the third one, and just to use an ultimate wasted on Sone that was having the shield, not good. Oh,
Okay, okay, that was really good from Kagura already taking Badang down, and X-Borg is already in big danger, and he's getting taken down by the Terizla. Freya's going with a really big shield with the ultimate as well, and Kadita just keep cooking, and she killed Leslie and also Terizla with her stun, with her damage. Just Kadita just cooking that match already, and bringing back just making the gold gap even bigger right now, and we can see all the builds. Yeah, I mean it's expected with that Kadita damage. She has Genius one first item, the Freya's going for the War Axe and Xborg as well. So okay, the two fighters that we have on Bringing Back, they have the War Axe already. So I mean, how can Starlace beat that?
I think they need to play more composed. They need to somehow play together. They are not coordinating enough. They are not where supposed to be. Oh, but this one. Okay.
Ooh, okay, I mean Peter X is getting taken down. That's so useful, and we can see already Freya going chasing the Guinevere. Guinevere's in a really big danger. I think she's getting down already. Angela's ulting the Leslie, trying to maybe help her to get back. And okay, the game is not looking so well for Starlace, and Cadet has already taken down Leslie, even though she has the Angela ult. Angela's flickering back, feeling that she's in danger, and bringing back, just making the gold gap even bigger and making it even more hard for Starlace.
Yeah. They looks like they're not checking the bushes properly. They are not moving together too much. So Starlace, they as I said, they need to somehow play together. They need to use every resources they have, but not one each at a time. They need to use it together. Work like a team. Work like a one machine. Look how bringing Baz. They're trying to zone Lore.
Ooh, whenever is catching actually two players, and she's
Yeah,
getting back. She has no follow already. Okay, we can see already Angela's ulting the Terizla. Terizla's trying to buy some time for them. Beatrix is getting taken down. Export with a double kill on the back line, taking Kagura and Angel by one ulti. Lori is trying to buy time already, and actually she gets Batang. I mean, Lori catch three players. She killed two players already also, and amazing job with Dory. I think Angela should have ulted the Terizla way more earlier.
yeah, that was very nice play because Lore was actually doing better than Xborg in the lane. Let's say by helping the team. Yeah, now Xborg got a double kill, got 2 kills, but until now, Terizla was having the advantage and he was sustaining a lot. That's what's supposed to do. Terizla needs to sustain for the team. But the thing is, we saw even earlier, Guinevere, it's catching the jumps on 1 or 2 or 3 players. But even though they don't have escapes, so they cannot actually run for escape from her setup, nobody's following up. You have the Kagura, he's not there to help you. You have Lori with the Terizla, but she's busy defending the top tower. So they need to cooperate more, and that will bring them the win. That's what they need to do. Play together, and you can do it. See here, like if Guinevere would have jumped when the Lord popped them out, like with Terizla there, it would have been instant kill.
Ooh, Kadet is already taking the Kagura down, but I think it's so hard for her to get back. Teresa taking a big shutdown in the Kadita, and the Lord is getting taken down by Lady. Lady's going so deep on the Leslie. Leslie's trying to burst, and she actually does a big shutdown. A double kill for the Leslie, and that's what you said, that Leslie is so dangerous on the late game. Lori, look at Lori, she's staging Xborg, and I think she will kill her already. Unbelies from second skill from Angela, and a killing spree from Leslie. Leslie just took in that team fight 3 kills, which will give a really big, I mean, improvement, I would say, for Starlace.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. See, the moment they actually started to play together, the moment Guinevere was setting, Terizla was there to sustain, uh, Kagura was there with the damage, Angela was helping them sustain even more, and Leslie was poking left and right with the huge damage it has. That was the end of the fight. They won it.
Okay, already Guinevere is getting taken down by the Kadita. Kadita has been so effective till now on the job that she's doing, and the Lord is already getting taken down by Starlace. Still, there's another new wave coming in already for bringing bats, but they already skipped the mid lane. We can see Xborg on the top side, and also 3 players are camping it really, and we can. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. The camp itself.
Yeah, I think they are expecting for them to come. The bringing bats, they're expecting Starlace to come and clear that lane. And okay, why is Angela already ulting
Oh,
Terizla?
oh. Oh, okay. They really think they can kill the Kadita. Kadita's ulting to get back, and I think Angela's already dead, but Teresa's trying to get the Kadita. He does actually, and really good ult from the Kagura taking the Beatrix down. And
They're
it's a
4v3.
really dangerous position. Lady's trying to
No,
get back already, and Starlace now, I feel the late game is kind of working now with the Leslie.
yeah. I think the Leslie pick was the best pick they had in the pocket because they just had somehow to make the clock tick right in their favor, make the game going for as long as possible for the Leslie to just build the items because we all know Leslie players need a lot of farm. They need a lot of farm. The items are expensive, but once they have it, oh boy, you just need to stay somewhere where they cannot reach because Leslie is just from one hit is just bye bye half HP from an MM from a mage. So if Kadeta is not gonna stay safe and camp for kills like he did until now, Leslie's just gonna poke her down from 2 hits or 3 hits maximum.
Well, we can see already that the game, if you look at the farm, it's just 1k gold lead difference between the two teams and 16 to 14. I mean, the game is actually like really close for both teams to win.
Yeah, it's still close, but if you watch closely, the map it's more red. It's more in the favor of bringing bads, as they're now prepared for this lord. Therefore, on the both side, lord is coming like in matter of few seconds. It's actually is on the map, so they can actually melt it. And by the time Guinevere is gonna be there to try and steal it, it's just gonna be end. That lord is gonna be gone, done for. Ooh.
We can see already that Kadit is getting Kagura already down and a free, okay, another free lord for bringing bats, putting more pressure and also not giving Starlace a chance to get back to the game. But we still see that the Leslie's still doing really high damage. Ooh, really good ulti for Beatrix. Xbox trying to zone the Leslie's trying to do flicker back. Badang getting 3 people already, and okay, Badang is already taken down. Leslie just doing a really hard damage already. Praise going inside, and whenever catching the Kadita with a really low HP, Leslie, a mega kill already from Leslie trying to take Kadita. Xborg is gonna be taken down with his immortality. Tresla is trying to give support. A double kill from Beatrix. Xborg is going so deep. Will he survive what he did? Yes, he uses his flicker and then
Oh no!
shut down from the Beatrix on that Leslie and Kagura taking the Beatrix down. And look at that Lord, like all of the team fight is happening, why the Lord just keep pushing? I mean, Kagura is having now really hard time to clear all of these waves alone.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think he can do it. He can do it, but because Guinevere is now coming, Freya is not forcing anything, and honestly, Beatrix could actually do a lot more if you would have just pick another spell, like pick Flicker, pick Purify, because you can just run from Kagura from everything. You just pick Purify, dash away, you're good, right? From the fights. But no, you pick Inspire and not even use it after all. But yeah, the ultimates were there, and the damage from Leslie as well. It's starting to be there. They start to feel it, and they just now they need to better position. But if they can take the next floor, bringing bats, they can actually break open the Starlight space even more because they have only 2 towers that are, let's say, barely standing. One it's like half of HP, the other one is quarter of HP. So they can actually force it with the next lord, or even before that, they can force it somehow with a good fight. Because we've seen so far Starlace having some deficit in positioning, but looks like Lore now is going in front. No more Kagura, no more Guinevere. They're playing it a bit more safely with the sustainers in front.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can see that the game is actually close. It's not that far for both teams. Both teams have the chance to win. And the next Lord is going to be in 40 seconds. But I can say, to be honest, the Leslie is really doing a lot of damage and it's going to cause a lot of problems. I think the only way can bringing Bats can win that game is to kill the Leslie. But we can see also on the other side, like bringing bats already have the game. They have also the top lane inhibitor, so they have that wave pressure on top, so they can make actually the game winnable.
Yeah, I told you they can just let that wave pressure on the side of top lane. Oh, Kadita
Oh,
coming in.
Kalita.
Nice.
Oh, okay, that was kind of dangerous. And but then going in already tried to catch the Terizla, and Angela also already did the Terizla right away, trying to save him. But I saw also Angela's buying Ice Queen. To be honest, that's so good. I like the Angela Ice Queen because it will give the enemy slow, which will make Leslie and Terizla also do their job trying to zone them and kill them so easily. And I mean, Lord is already came and look at the top lane wave. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they need to clear that one. And looks like Beatrix is doing a good job managing the bot lane as well. So they're just giving to the
Yeah.
enemies more and more work to do because that's what they need now. Give them work to do so you can actually take the Lord. And that's what they're doing now because they're five. They see Kagura in defending Angela as well. So even if Angela is gonna hold, they're still gonna be 5 versus 3 actually, because Angela is not gonna be there actually with the
Oh,
physical
okay.
body, you know.
Bringing back taking another Lord, and Starlace didn't really contest that Lord. But I think for Starlace, they still have the chance to defend that Lord. I mean, they still have the Terizla who's really strong, and we can see already from these 17 minutes that he is sustaining really good with the Vengeance, also with the Angela ulti, and he already bought also a Queen Wings. So we can see that he already has enough sustain to sustain all of the damage that we see from bringing bats. But do you think bringing bats can end that? I mean, there is Badang Flicker. Maybe he can catch the Leslie.
I mean, yeah, it's like they somehow they need to drag the lord towards the mid tower and then just somehow defend it and keep the Leslie safe to poke the enemies. But on the other side, bringing back, they just need to force in with the Lord. They should have prepared the waves even better because bot lane is
Mm-hmm.
not pushed even mid, only top where the Lord is nearly down. Xborg no more shield, so they just cannot prop pressure right now. There's no way, but they can just take the mid tower instead, even though they cannot open the base more with the Lord.
Okay. Midi took the mid lane tower, but the Starlace already cleared the Lord, so they have a really big chance to just buy time. Okay, but then Flicker already, he couldn't ulti right away and is getting punished already. Guinevere is getting back with really low HP. X-Work is getting taken down, and Akadita ulti to get back. Beatrix is getting taken down, and I think Leslie catches the Freya. Yes, that's what we need to talk about. Leslie is so strong now, so strong right now, and it's so hard to catch her. The only way is by the Kadita or the Badang, and we can see that Badang actually tried, but he couldn't alter it away.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now they have the entire base open. The Lord is gonna come in 70 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
If if Starlace can somehow open the map more for the what's happening with
Oh,
Angela?
oh, I think maybe she was clearing the wave or something, and maybe it was too strong for her or something. We didn't really see it. But as you said, I think for the next Lord, yes, it's gonna be really tough. And ooh, okay, Guinevere is trying to catch Xborg, and Gwyneth Dilching also carried that ulti. Okay, that was interesting, but still, Xborg managed to get back with not with no any problems. And by the way, I just want to mention the next Lord is gonna be enhanced Lord. It's not gonna be a normal one.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think Starlace need to do something because I think defending the enhanced Lord in minute 21 is really hard.
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough indeed. And somehow they should manage the waves better so that bringing bats cannot create more opportunities again for them to just take the Lord. Because if they take the Lord again and yeah, they just need to take the Lord and put pressure, let Starlace mistake and force the base. That's what you need to do. You have Beatrix, you have the Inspire Beatrix, just go with
Mm-hmm.
the pistols and force the base out with the Lord coming in 3 waves. But if they don't do that, and if Starlace take the Lord, they can actually come back. What's
Oh,
happening with the
oh,
Angela
whenever,
again?
whenever, Guinevere is, I think, oh, the Angela, I think he's kind of lagging, and Guinevere is already trying to escape, I think, but it's too late for her. Trying to get back from all of this ulti, flicker ulti from Xborg already, taking that Leslie, trying to take Leslie down, and already, ooh, really good flicker ulti, badang, on the Leslie taking it down, and Freya is getting that Lord double kill from the Kagura on Kadita and Xborg as well, and we can see that Beatrix ulti, okay, on the Terizla didn't do that much of a damage. 3 waves are going in already. Will it be the end of Starlace, or will Starlace show us a really incredible defending we will see right now? 3 waves, 3 waves going in. Lori is trying to clear the waves. It's too much. It's really big waves for her. But we can see a really good Kagura ulti on the Freya taking her down. But still, to BT is trying to focus the base. A Lord is going in, and not just a normal one, an enhanced Lord, 38k HP, and it's already over for Star Laced, bringing back winning that game in a really. I mean, I would say a long game, 22 minutes. It was actually fun. Like in in the mid game, you cannot, or sorry, in the late game, you cannot really say who's gonna win. Yes, bringing bats keep taking lords. Yes, they always putting the pressure and they have the advantage, but always Starlays were doing really incredible defenses.
Yeah, I think they just had to protect a bit better the Leslie, or Leslie just to buy, let's say instead of shoes, to buy some immortality, some freeze, maybe win to just stay safe from the physical damage from the enemies. So something like this would have been better for Leslie to stay more safe and
Mm-hmm.
just stay behind, poke them. You have the big range, you have the big damage to just poke them out. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they actually got that 4 people out in that fight at the lore between before this one. But the problem was that they didn't actually use the map in their favor. There was -4 from the enemy side. You just try to push all the lanes, or at least pressure the only survivor from the enemy team to stay in one lane, so you can pressure and push the other 2 lanes, something like that. But instead, they just tried
Mm-hmm.
to push exactly the lane where someone was defending and they couldn't take it down, and then they invaded to just take a buff and didn't manage the waves and didn't push.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically took a nearly wipeout by not using that thing to benefit even more. So
Mm-hmm.
better next time just focus on this one and they can actually, I think they could actually win next time. They have a solid communication if they are actually communicating and using themselves together. Because you saw at the beginning, they were not actually coordinating. You're Guinevere ulting alone, Terizla was sustaining, Angela was ulting Terizla or Guinevere and both dying or something like that. But then when they actually started to work together, when Leslie was there as well, Kagura was setting nicely with the ultimates, that was the moment they actually came back into the game and they were defending successfully. They were putting back pressure onto bringing bats. But it wasn't enough. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough because bringing bats just put the game in their side.
I would say, I mean, it was really hard for Star Allies to deal with this kind of pressure when it comes to the waves on the top, and but a lot of lords they were trying to defend and doing their best, but unfortunately, it was not their lucky day, and they lost for today. We hope them the best for the next matches, and congrats for bringing bats for winning that match. And both of the teams, I think, did pretty well with the drafts, with the gameplay, also in the game. I think everything was going normal. But for the next match, we have Foot Esports, a really professional, really good team, I would say. I've been playing together maybe for a lot of time, maybe I don't know, a couple of months, maybe a year or more. And for also Gascom ladies, you that they are newcomers, they are trying to prove themselves always. And even though they are playing against a good team and a really well-known team, but I think they still wanna prove themselves that they can actually make a surprise. And maybe, I mean, maybe you can see a surprise today. It's not really hard for them. I mean, they always showing us that they can compete and always showing us surprises and really good gameplay against even big teams. So maybe, I don't know, do you think they have a chance against Foot today, or do you think it's really hard? Mm,
I mean, based on what you're telling me and based on how I also seen foot esports until now, it's gonna be a tough matchup because they have more experience, they have more communication together, they have probably more time and training sessions than Gascom ladies. But at some point, everything comes down and being about luck as well. So if Gascom, alongside the skills and the communication and everything they prepared for today, they have a little bit more luck than foot esports. They can actually win the game. Who knows? We
mm-hmm,
just need to watch, spectate, enjoy, and see what the ladies have to give us.
mm-hmm. Well, I would really hope, I really enjoy watching this kind of matches because for me, even though Foot is a good team and all of that, even though I still like to watch like a new teams or newcomers, like I want to see how they play against teams like that because it's for them. It's not just for just a match. It's for them. Like if they play really good, like all the eyes will be on them. Also, they will be like a team that okay, we are scared from that team because they won Foot. You get me? So for them, it's
Yeah, yeah.
not like, oh, they're just gonna go lose or something. No, I think for them, it's like they wanna prove themselves. They wanna show to the people and to themselves that they have something, they got something. Even if they, for example, try to like do a really good early and mid at least or something like that. At least that's a really good thing for them. And that's the match that we have today, guys. As we were just talking, Foot Esports against Gascom Ladies. For Gascom Ladies, we have Karen 404, Cinnamon Roll, uh, Takbana, sorry, yeah, Sansa, and also Little Pow Pow on the roll. And I think you can go with the foot, right?
Yeah, of course, bro. For Footy Sports, we have Uno, Hana, Kujo, Nora, Miko, and Zendaya on the mid lane. We have
Mm-hmm.
some names that we've seen so far quite sometimes, and yeah, I just want to see excellent games from these girls today, and I'm sure Gascom Ladies and Footy Sports are gonna provide us with an interesting matchup.
Well, I see that. I think I don't know. Just it's really random to say that, but I think Gascom ladies might have a chance. Might. I'm not saying it because I know, for example, or just expecting them to win. But I like to watch these kind of matches. Like I support them now. Like I'm supporting now the Gascom ladies that maybe they can do something, and
Okay,
surprises. I want to see surprises. That's what I want to say. You know.
fair, fair, fair. Okay, I will side with you on this. I want to see surprises as well. Surprises are well welcomed, and surprises are giving us the hype, the momentum of the game. So yeah, why not? Why not? Why? Let's just see some of the drops. Let's see what the ladies are gonna play, what they're gonna ban, what they're taking
Mhm.
out.
Well, we can see already that Gascom ladies are the first pick already. And what do you think is gonna be the bans for them? Even though if they are first pick, I mean they already know that Foot is when it comes to the hero pool, they have most of the hero pool in all of the lanes. So what do you think is gonna be the bans after the Harley ban? Do you think we can see a Harith, maybe a Freya, for example, something like that?
I think everything is possible because they have a lot of heroes they can concentrate on. They have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
meta heroes to cover. So, given that Gascom are well aware as we are that Footy Sports are very strong on the picks and they have a lot of heroes in their pool, right? They probably just try to take whatever it's powerful enough
Mm-hmm.
meta annoying against what they actually want to play because that's at the end of the day you have probably a draft in mind and possibilities for countering the enemies, but yeah, you just probably just go with the comfort zone more and comforts combining it with some meta. They just probably gonna just ban whatever is feel annoying for them, like now they just banned carry thinking that they probably gonna play something tanky like Frederick, like Baxia, like Leomore, right? And
Mm-hmm.
instantly, Footy Sports thought about the same thing, and they just took out Baxia to not let it as a possibility for a first pick.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can see already a Vicari, Ben, and a Valentina as well. For the side of Gascom Ladies, they know that Zendaya is one of the best mages that can play also Valentina. So I would say that's a brisk pick ban. They can maybe know how food plays and what's their picks. And we can see for food bans, we can see already a Marcel, a Baxia, which is actually interesting. I mean, we always see a Zux. Oh, I was about to say it. Yes, we see already a
Just out.
Zuxin, and I mean for Gasco Blades, they have the Freya, they have the Harith as well. What else? Do we see something else? Harith, Freya.
Suyu. It can be.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
They, or maybe they want to go with Sora or something.
Yeah,
Nah, that,
okay, Afreya. I mean, okay, yeah, I respect that. Afreya is getting picked on the left side for Gascom Ladies as a first pick. And I think the answer might be for Foot. I think maybe Harith and Suyu, maybe. Oh, yeah, yeah, Phobies. I actually forgot about the Phobies.
yeah, I was having it in my mind. I was thinking maybe they can go Phoebus, even though that Freya is not gonna be in the AXP lane. Phoebus is still gonna be good in the fight. And yeah, they just take the
Mm-hmm.
Harit. It's kind of I think Freya and
Yeah.
Harit are at the moment the best goal laners so far to just play. So either ban them
Yeah.
or pick them somehow. Of course, there are some picks to counter them or to play good against them, but those two are I think they are so good nowadays. They're in this meta, they're so overpowered, like they're just a waste to not pick them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I like the reply when we saw Harith and Fulvies, but actually this thread can be gold and can be XP, so we still don't know yet. Gascom Ladies still have the chance to think about it.
Oh,
And oh, we can see it's an XP already when we see Sansa picking that Moscow and Asturia as well. So I think uh, it's an interesting choices for Gascon ladies, you know. But I'm just thinking about it now for food. Like the Harley's out, the Suyu is out. So will they take the Lemort now?
uh, I I don't know if they're gonna go with the Leomord though. They can probably force an assassin like yeah. See,
Ooh,
they can
a
probably force an
Fanny is
assassin.
taking on the right side right away, and what? But we have the Moscow on the left side though. Like the Moscow can kinda actually at the late game trying to annoy the Fanny a bit. But what's gonna be the other choices? Like, will they take maybe Kufra and Room or Kaja or I don't know. Like, it's really
I
interesting to
mean,
see what's gonna Gascon ladies do. You know?
so at this point, if you're Gascom ladies, you need to somehow take in lockdowns. So you need to take as to just have them open. Kaja, Kalea, maybe Cho. Cho is also a good option.
Mm-hmm.
Kufra as well. But yeah, we already know at Foot Esports, if you play Fen, there's no way you just let a Kufra possibilities on the map. You just take it out. The Kufra is the biggest counter ever. Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
Kalea
yeah.
can just pick you off, Kaja as well. But something like Kufra's countering you, I think it doesn't
I
exist
think
in the game for Fanny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Kufra is also good on the Harith as well. So that's why I think it's not just about the Fanny. The Kufra is really good for even the other heroes as well. So what's gonna be Gascon latest answer? I mean, will it be like something interesting like Kaja, Kalia also maybe Kalia can work too. By the way, Kalia maybe can
Yeah.
catch the Fanny, the 4Vs, can make also the Harith play the Purify instead of the Flicker. So I think it's an interesting choice, unless Food picks it now.
Mm, yeah, but I mean, their
It's not
option
hard.
here, it's honestly the option here for them might be actually something to engage with them fast. So I don't think that a pickoff
Khalid.
would be the best for them. Yeah, I think Khalid might work good
Yeah.
or
Oh,
Cho.
Cho. So
Yeah,
they pick
something to
something like
engage.
can do both. Like can do the
Yeah,
good
yeah,
pickoff
yeah, yeah.
and also can be fast on the map and give that early game. Because Fanny is that kind of heroes that you need to pick strong duo mid so that she can like farm comfortably and also give you that kind of pressure. So I think that's why they picked the show, and it's really interesting. We can see also, I don't know what rumors they can take. I think the Kaja or the Kalia is the best option Gascon ladies have. And oh, Nana, okay, that was so unexpected.
That's
Who-
interesting. Yeah, when in terms of roams, you just cannot take something else. Like the Hilda is banned, Kufra is banned, Hylos is banned, Grok is
Mhm.
banned, Cho is picked. You just have Kaja or Kalea for the pick off. You just cannot take or let's say a Franco, but let's just be honest. No one is just gonna pick a Franco in tournaments. So yeah,
I
and
think
Nana pick
no,
might actually
actually,
work.
it actually we don't know. Like maybe it can happen, maybe it not. But you go for the Kalea because the Kalea is more like safe option,
Yeah.
and maybe they do play Kalea a lot as well, so they think it's the best option for them. And let's see on foot. I mean, what's gonna be their answer on mid lane? I think it's gonna be a strong mid. I mean, as Zetian, I don't know, not really. I think it's an option. Yes, it's good on the Kalia, but if they wanna like go full aggressive, maybe they can go for something like Forza. Forza is also a good option, for
Mm,
them. So yeah, okay, they go for the ZT and they just wanna counter initiate the Kalia ulti. So I mean, it's interesting options for Foot. I like the early game they have. You have a Phobius, Joe, ZT, and also Fanny. Really strong early game, I would say. Gascom ladies, I mean, if you look at them, actually, they also have really good early. I mean, they have the Freya, and XP is so strong in XP, and also on the Turtle, Suyu, one of the best junglers already in the meta, Galia, and the Nana. I think just the Nana is kind of uh, like, not the meta, I would say, but if she gets fed, like if she gets like a really good early, bro, her damage is gonna be unstoppable.
yeah. And the Molina, it's good to just somehow help with checking the bushes or counter some of the dives from let's say possible Cho.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually workable with Nana. It's not that bad of a pick. And also you're just not dying if you're taking full damage because you have the passive to run. So you have the flaker
Mm-hmm.
for reposition, you have the passive as well that helps you. It's actually a decent pick compared with the damage that's gonna come from Footy Sports. But yeah, they just need to be prepared. They need to be ready for the Fanny coming in, from Cho setups, and from
Mm-hmm.
the ults of Zendaya on that Zetian that is gonna just light everyone on the map and keep them in place if they're getting stunned.
I mean, we can see already Kalia is going inside the bush, which is really risky without stacking her passive, and she's getting poked really down by the Zitian and Cho. And we can see Fanny started the blue buff, Suyo also started the blue buff. I mean, do you think we can see an invade from the Fanny, or she will just go to her farm?
I think yeah, I think they can actually invent, especially that they
Ooh,
forced a retry on Cinnamon Roll. So
yeah,
now they can actually
it can
for that's
happen. It can happen. Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
that's usually the play for fannies, right? You just go the blue and then invade the orange.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can see already the fan is trying to take the beer of the Suyu. Moskov is trying to get close to maybe help the Suyu to take the buff faster. And Fanny is not going for the buff at all. Actually, she's just going for the beer and the double stack also. And Suyu is taking the red buff. Nora is just putting pressure, buying time for the Fanny to get the double stack. And the Fanny actually gets the double stack. So Suyu is in a really tough problem right now. I would say he didn't get lethal, he didn't get beer or double stack. Even if he takes the lizard now on the top, I think he needs to take even the XP crab. And ooh, really good pressure from Kuju and also Nora on the Kalia, making her use of the grand get back. And Kuju's taking that lizard, and Suyud right now is he will not get level 4 in the turtle.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal being a Suyo, not a level 4, because he already have all the skills. But yeah, the power spike from the skills level up, it's helpful to have level 4, and also for the retry as well, because it's gonna be in a gap of retry. So you've seen what Fanny did. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's other than
Mm-hmm.
invading the buff. That's also a way of going, because she got with the golem, she got the double stacks. Of course, she got for themselves, so it's good for the jungler and not the other heroes. But yeah, he
Oh,
just got an
Freya.
advantage.
Freya's in a really tough position, using her ultimate to get back, and Phovis is taking it down a first blood for Footy Sports with the Phovis on the Freya, and it looks like a free turtle already. Fua is even going to the blue buff, trying to put more pressure already on Suyu. Suyu in a really tough position right now, and he stole his blue buff.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Put pressure, be aggressive. And they saw that every time Cinnamon Roll is just gonna red you or use any resource free to just take the creeps. And this time actually had the retry but couldn't take it. And now there's a 2 levels gap between the
Oh,
jungler and
Joe,
setup.
Joe. Joe trying to stun the Kalia, taking her down. The Fanny, look at the Fanny, look at the Fanny, what he's doing. Amazing damage, taking even the passive of the Fanny, the passive of the Nana, taking a double kill, a purifier already from Sansa, trying to sustain from the damage, and it's triple kill for Fanny in the early game. When you see a Fanny is fit in the early, it's really hard to contest, but look at her, she's low HP already. Little Pow Pow with the Kalia trying to second skill, trying to get close to her. And I mean, we can see that okay, they skipped the red buff for now. They said like it's really hard. And
Are
ooh,
they?
Kujo,
Are they?
Kujo is telling me no, I'm not. I'm getting back already. And Zitian ultimate trying to save the show, and she couldn't save him in time. Miko with the Harris, she doesn't have enough mana, but she's trying to put more pressure on the bot lane. And still Fanny, even after all of that, she keeps stealing.
Yeah, you have the advantage. You're pushing them low into the base, and you can now put more pressure on the
Oh,
bot
Moskov,
line.
Moskov,
He's in
Moskov. I
danger.
think he's in a really tough
Yeah.
position. And Fanny is taking it down with the Zetian and the Herod. And Miko, right now, she took all the gold plate by herself. And we can see a fit Harith with a fit Fanny as well right now. And I don't know about that. I mean, what can Gascom ladies do now? Like, Suyu is late in farming. Moskov also, I mean, died 2 times, and he's gonna have a really tough game to get that farm back. I don't know what can Gascom ladies do right now.
So the way, oh, never mind, bro, because
Oh,
they're gonna be catching a bad fight. Nanak falling down on this fight and is following by Kalea. No, Kalea is just figuring out of the fight, bro. That was dangerous situation. And coming back to what Gascom ladies can do, it's hard, but what they can do now is just let Moscow farm everything. You need the marksman to somehow farm everything possible, all the lanes, because other than that, it's look at the pressure from Fabius. Look at Monohana.
well, Forius trying to combo with Zetian already going so deep on all of Gascom latest players, taking already Nana down. and he didn't even use the flicker. He just takes 2 kills. He didn't even use the flicker to like feel that he's in danger or something and get back and look at the Moskov ulti already on the top lane going to the Harith, trying to clear the lane before Harith goes in. Harith is using his ultimate already to take Moskov down, and he does because he has a lot of farm. He's so fed now. I mean, what can Gascon ladies do? It's really hard to deal with this kind of pressure. The only way they can get back to the game is using the Moskov when he gets enough farm.
Yeah, that's what they actually need to do. They need to move around Moscow. They need to move around Freya. Those two are the winning condition for them. But even though they are in general winning condition, they need to also rely
Oh,
on setups
Phobius.
from the Kalia.
Phobius. Phobius is getting picked up from the Kalia ulti, but Nana didn't fall in the right position when it comes to the ultimate. Oh, Phobius going again with the passive, and I think he's gonna use the flicker to get back. And no, he's not. He's going still deep. And Freya's taking him a kill already, unstoppable from the Fanny man. It's 5-5-0-1. Look at Miko just going so deep, chasing the Freya down. And the Sude used all of his dashes already, getting already a killing spree by the Harith, untargetable from the passive of the Nana, and getting back with also a flicker. 12 kills to 2 kills for the side of Foot Esports. And look at the gold cap also. It's 8k, right? Or 7. I don't know. Like what's the number? Yeah,
Even
8k.
Yeah, it's even if it's not yet, it's gonna come close soon enough because they're just moving on every lane possible. Look at
Oh,
this, look at this.
Freya.
Moscow with ultimate.
Oh, Nora is ulting the Cho, getting him a kill already. That's really useful. And look at the Zitian. A killing spree from the Zitian on the Freya, flicking back from the Suyu. Still, Phobius going so deep. Even Kalia has ulti. Maybe she could have ulted him to the base. Oh, okay. They give him the chance already now. Phobius has the flicker. Maybe he can get back. He's still going deep. And is it? No, he actually gets back with the flicker on the last moment. And Fanny still doing more pressure on the Nana. Nana just got killed, I think, in the mid lane. With the
Yeah,
Fanny, Fanny is 6-0-1 already. And the gold cap is just. It's still actually. Wait, it's still actually 7k, not really 8k, right?
yeah. It's not 8K because they somehow killed in the top lane. They managed to kill somebody. I think Nora was the one
Oh,
falling down.
Miko was having some problems already with the ZTN ultimate going down with the Harith. A mega kill on the Nana, giving some pressure on them. A godlike from the Fanny, taking Moskov down, double kill from the Harith. And I think it's gonna
Triple.
be triple. Yes, it's gonna be triple. In just 7 minutes and 30 seconds, Foot takes 18 kills on Gascon ladies and making the game so hard for Gascon ladies. And we were talking about the gold gap, always. Now it's officially 10k gold gap in just 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Fanny is doing more pressure on the bot lane on the Suyu. Suyu is trying to clear, not letting the waves to go on the tower, but he doesn't have much of an option because it's a Fanny, level 12 against level 8 Suyu.
Yeah, the gap is too much. And oh, the setup with me.
Ooh,
No.
Cho's trying to pick off Kalia and ooh, okay, Harith, what damage? What? Did you see that damage?
Yeah, it was the what is it called? The little beer from Nana kept hurried too much time on to the tower, and then the ultimate came in, hitting the pow from the ultimate, and it was enough for the tower to finish the kill. That was a nice shutdown, unexpected but nice.
I mean, I was not expecting that damage from Nana. Like like look at her item. She has only one item, and
Yeah,
she still did that kind of a damage to Harith. I mean, that was a shock to be honest.
I told you it was the little bear, then the ultimate, all happening under the tower. So it was a damage combined that allowing for the shutdown. It was the tower. Hey, who puts you to stay under the tower like that? And Harry just Miko
Mm-hmm.
got punished for that.
Oh, Cho is trying to do some aura and trying to pick off the Kalia. Kalia is using the second skill to get back, picking off Phobius under the tower, and he needs to flicker to get back. Zitian ultimate look at the Fanny pressure, man. She's just the pressure that she does is so amazing, and the Lord didn't even go in.
Actually, with the roamer down, they being squishy, Fanny not being full HP yet, but they can actually force it with the Lord. They have all the waves synchronized nearly perfectly, and Miko can actually push the mid tower and maybe take a kill.
Oh,
Look at the Molina, bro.
Miko. Miko didn't
Oh,
have even Purify yet, and Cho is picking off Nana with a flicker, but I think it's over for Nora. She didn't try to manage herself, being alive, and they still pressuring. They still have a new wave by the Lord, taking the Odie is still trying to push it top lane. Fanny is on the bot side, running in a really low HP from the Nana. It was really close, and they still have a new wave going on the mid lane, trying to do more pressure. Miko still going in, and she still has the Purify and the ult, picking off Fovi's by the Kalia under the tower, and they're taking him down by the Nana damage. And look at the Nana damage, it's crazy.
Okay, that didn't turn around too good for Footy Sports because they still couldn't manage to take that mid tower. That mid tower is the hero of the game for Gasco, bro. That mid tower
I
is not
mean, look
falling
at
down.
Miko.
Oh,
Miko's still doing
Miko!
1v3, 1v3 with the
What
Harith
is
already
this?
going in so deep. And nobody can do anything about that. Fanny, a legendary kill on the Moscow. Just look at the Fanny gameplay of doing pressure on both side lanes. Doing, oh, look at the Nora. Luna is trying to do some pressure and trying to take pick off someone. And three players just doing all of that kind of pressure. And they don't have inhibitors. Gascom Ladies don't have any inhibitors anymore. I think it's going to be maybe the end for Gascom Ladies.
It can be.
Oh, okay, a really good ult. CT ulti tried to counter shit. The Kalia ult. Cho is getting taken down by the Nana damage. Kalia is getting punished. Freya is going with her ultimate, trying to clear the waves. Look at the Nana Molina getting three players with the Molina. Kojo is going so deep on three players as well, but she's managed to get back. Look at
Oh
the,
my
oh my
day. What is
god,
the
look at the
damage?
Harith. Look at the Harith damage. She doesn't have enough mana, but although she does that kind of damage, look at Fanny's damage. She's going to get actually Moskov, and Moskov tries
They
to
can
manage and
end.
get back, and Harith is just focusing the base, and it's over for Gascon Ladies. It's a win for Foot Esports against Gascon Ladies.
That that actually didn't last it as long as I was expected, but still, Gascom did a pretty nice job in the end trying to take those kills, and that was what they had to do the entire game. That was exactly what they had to do. They just had to use Kalia to set up kills. When Nora was coming in, not having the Purify, yeah, it has the little immune from the skills, but not against the Kalia ultimate. Just pick off Nora and then you let the enemies without their pick off. Or just pick off Fanny from the flying things or somehow. But no, Fanny was waiting for the right moment to just come in, kill somebody, kill the MM, kill the mage, kill the jungler because Suyu with the farm, she was behind. So the girl was behind with the farm and it was squishy. We couldn't tank too much, couldn't heal back too much. So it was in danger. So just wait for the moment and Fanny was coming in. But yeah, the moment they started to somehow pick Nora off, and even Harit was picked off sometime, and with the help of the
Mm,
tower. That you need to
mm-hmm.
focus on. That's what you need to focus on. Picking off. That's the hero for. You do that and you make space for your team. But they did it kind of late, and that was the end. That was decided from the beginning, from the first few minutes, when actually Foot Sports they just put pressure more and more, got the farm, got the kills, got the momentum in their sides, and they just couldn't come back from the deficit of the goal from the entire game.
Well, I see that Gascon Ladies, I think the main problem they got about that game was more on the early. I mean, if you saw how many creeps on farm did Fanny steal? I mean, she got the beer, she got the double stack, and she got the lethal, and she got also the lizard, and she just took everything from Suya, and Suya had nothing to take. I mean, it was really impossible for Suya to play the game, even though a lot of farm was being stolen. So I don't know. I think it's really unlucky for Gascon Ladies to play that kind of early game against Foot, and I mean, really well done for Foot, still doing that kind of dominance, I would say. But we can see already on the next match we have Monsters and also Asterix playing against each other, and they are two interesting teams. I mean, you can see on the Monster side, you can see Paige, Goddess, Pearl, Byakuya, I think that's her right name, and La Toxita
Byakuya. I
also.
think it's Byakuya,
I
bro.
think I think this is the first time she plays for today, and for also you can go with Asterix.
Yeah, for the Asterix, we have Sasha, Kitsune, Diet Coke, Tipoclea, something like that. So, sorry girls, I'm missing the name. Sorry, I'm sorry. And
Diet
Nav is
Coke.
on the road. No, not Diet Coke.
Ah, uh,
Sorry, I cannot
Tivo.
pronounce it.
No, it's okay. And also Tipoclea and also Navis, and I think actually these two teams, um, if I'm not wrong, I think Monsters won on the last match. Yeah, they won on the last match. And for Asterix, they didn't win. So I think Asterix now they have to prove themselves, and they have maybe a little bit of pressure, yes, but I think they need still to prove themselves that they are a good team and they have that kind of I would say mentality that they can get back and get some wins on that season. But for Monsters, I mean, they won the last game, so we're all their fans were expecting to win that game as well.
Okay, so honestly, I don't even know who to expect to win the game here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just want to see a balanced game. I don't want to see any more one-sided things like it happened with foot esports that they were just denying the farm. You mentioned it. They were just taking everything from the jungle of Suyu. They just couldn't play. But now I want to see
Mm-hmm.
how Monsters and Asterix are just gonna play head to head, trying to uh, f- fight for every objective, to
Mm-hmm.
see, let's say, balanced fights where Monstars is getting the trade for themselves. Then the next one is going to be for Asterix. So just going back and forth all game. That's what I want to see. I want to see some good action, some some aggressivity from both sides. Or I don't know. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, for what I saw from Monsters on the last game they played, if I do remember correctly, they had a kind of one-sided game. Like they won a really clean game. I remember, if I remember right. But we always expect surprises. That's what I'm gonna say. That also Asterix are these kind of teams that they always show you some like surprises when it comes to the picks, and also some kind of good micro gameplay or something like that. They are like newcomers, yes, but they also have some surprises to show us. So I'm kind of excited to see what both teams gonna do. They always have special picks and special bands to take. So yeah, I mean we can see already monsters on the left side of the first pick. Do you think you can say something like Freya again?
I mean, Freya was picked, was left open. Harit as well. They were just letting open. I mean, they cannot actually ban all the heroes because there are too many options to ban, and you just never
Yeah.
know. Just never know. But now they just banned Sora. Okay, what they have in the mind, the banning Sora right from the beginning. What they want to
Mm-hmm.
play? What do you want to play when you see a Sora ban? Like what's the first thing coming?
I mean, maybe they want to go for a ZTN or an Eve or something like that. The Sora will be an option that will always annoy them. And we can see also on the other side a Fanny ban already, and maybe Monster they have like a really good Fanny player. That's why a Fanny ban is already on Asterix side. So I mean, okay, that's a really good option when you kind of respecting the enemy, you know?
Okay. Okay, but now you just took Fanny out, you took Sora out. Now you just need to come with some real threats here. You just need to ban Marcel, need to ban Zuxin, Harley. I don't know if they want to ban Baxia. Maybe they're just gonna go with the standard assassin in the junglers, or maybe we're gonna see a Fredrin. Who knows? I just want to see a Fredrin.
Oh, foreign.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I mean, I don't have like really an idea when it comes to me, but I think for them, maybe they just like play it again as a floor and pick a lot, and they just don't feel comfortable about playing against it. And that's what they talk about before that a lot of teams they don't really think about the meta. They think about how about playing against like don't for example not playing against a cushion or a fanny or something like that. It's really hard to play against, so they just skip it and ban it so they can be comfortable about what they play and perform. So I think that's what we see already. And a Billerick also, I mean, that's a surprise too.
Man, I told you, bro. I told you, Belleric just got a bit of shining moment, so now he's kind of getting banned. I mean, I've seen it in other tournaments as well. This guy getting picked more often now, not just
Mm-hmm.
for fun, but actually picked and tried in some combination. Like I've seen Belleric with Uranus, so it actually working nice because this guy is just taunting. He's just keeping them busy, and then the Uranus is just coming in doing the same thing. So the team is just having free moments. But no, they just banned Marcel. That's good because I told you they need to go on with some actually OP bans, and Cell is one of them. But dang, okay, what they have in mind? They surely have something in mind when they banning these heroes, because other than that, you either target ban for the enemies, right? With these, or you just have some things that you want to play, some draft you come up from home, and you just need for straightforward. Let's ban these because it's gonna be dangerous or annoying or hard to deal with our composition. Because that's the way I'm seeing it right now.
I mean, there's a lot of picks are open now. If you think about it, like there's a Zuxin, a Freya, a Harith, a Fulvish too. Like a lot of picks. Like everything is just open right now for monsters. But what you would you pick? I mean, for me, a Zux, yeah, a Zuxin, I think
Yeah, yeah,
is the
yeah,
best option to pick for now. But what should be the reply? The Harley is open too. Okay, I
yeah.
mean, I think a
Harley.
Harley should be a reply with maybe okay audit. Wow, okay, I never expect an audit would be an answer right away to the Zuxin. Not for example picking like a Folius or a Harriet or like any Harley or Lemon. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Seems like they have already their own strategy. Okay.
Hmm. Uh, This is interesting. This is interesting. I mean, when I saw the flooring ban, I was right straightforward thinking about a comp that I've seen it, not in a tournament, but in a high rank game, like played by some 1K stars players, where it was
Mm-hmm.
Hanabi, flooring, and you cannot just deal with them. But now, seeing the Estes, I'm thinking that maybe Hanabi still will gonna come in as a marksman. But
Mm-hmm.
until then, we're having the 4 views picked on the AXP lane. This is a strong pick alongside the Zuxin. And by the look of Moonstars, they might actually pick Harley. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just go with
I
the Harley.
mean, I can see that monsters they going more for the meta picks and like the more logic. If you're gonna watch these, can say okay, monsters they are their draft is more logic and more making sense. Like it has like rules, you get me. But for Asterix, I don't want to say of course it's losing or something. No, I think they are playing on like their own strat or maybe they have something in their minds that they wanna do. Maybe like for me, I think Fanny like banned because they gonna pick the audit and Estes. Okay, I can understand. Also that Belleric is a good also ban for the comp and a Badang too. So I think for Asterix they just going for like what they have like the strat itself, the strat itself they have in their minds, they just going for it. They're not really going for the meta picks.
Yeah, I think this battle here, as I say it, Monstars versus Asterix is gonna be meta versus
Mm-hmm.
comfort pick. And see, I
Yeah.
told you, Hanabi is just gonna go out because the way I see it with the Florin, Hanabi is just too hard to beat, especially in the late game. It's just so hard to
Mm-hmm.
target, even with the Harley that can come close very fast. But yeah, even now that they don't have the Florin, don't have the Hanabi, I'm curious what they're going to play on the goal because Leslie's out, Hanabi's out.
Um, Leslie is also out. I mean, I don't know. Is it a carry maybe?
I mean,
Or should we see maybe like if we think about like this threat? I mean, I don't know. Should we see like an Exia? I don't know.
okay, Ixia. Yeah, but no,
Maybe. I
no,
mean, I'm
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
trying
no, no.
to think like them. I'm just trying to think like them. Maybe they want an Exia. Maybe Melissa actually. This is fine.
I think yeah. I was about to say Frederick when
Ooh,
I saw Leo ban.
ooh.
Okay, Frederick, yeah, because you have the
The
constant
big,
healing from behind.
the big daddy Fred is already picked or by Kitsune on Asterix, and okay, a carry is gonna be the reply. I think carry
No,
is gonna be really
it's
painful,
that's the
really painful.
problem. That's the problem. You
Yeah,
want to play something like Leomord, like Frederick in the jungle. You take out the carry or pick it yourself because you also need an MM. So carry might actually do good against the Fovius, and it's also good against Zuxin because she can move around him. She can move around Zuxin and just somehow take her out before she's just stunning you, or just use a
Hylos.
purify. But yeah,
I
now
mean,
having Hylos, now having carry is hard to play further in here.
we can see the Hylos is already picked, and the carry as well. I mean, bro, I don't know. The draft of monsters for me, I think is perfect actually, but for Asterix, I don't see it like bad. I'm not like thinking about it in that way. I'm just trying to figure it out, like how they can play with this kind of draft against a Zuxin, a Harley, a Phovis. It's so hard.
It's hard, but as I said, it would have been easier for them to pick carry as an MM, let the Frederian last pick, force them into picking
Mm-hmm.
another marksman, right? I think honestly they could have went with Harit. I think it can perform very nicely against these,
Ooh,
and
Melissa.
then just go with Frederian last pick. But no, they just went with Frederian and now with the Melissa last pick.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we kind of expected maybe the Melissa would get taken because I think that's the only marksman that can maybe fit this kind of draft. But yeah, I think this is the match for today. Monsters against Asterix is the third match that we have for today, guys. So just make sure to always, like and share and like just subscribe and always also support the team that you like. Tell us in the comments who you think is gonna win that match. Is it Monsters or Asterix? So I mean, for me, I don't know, any normal like any guy will just watch the game, he will say, oh, of course monsters. But also we've seen a lot of matches in that tournament that drafts doesn't really matter that much in the end. Like just your comfort heroes always sometimes make the difference.
Hey. I mean, I cannot. I don't know if I should go that far to say that draft doesn't matter that much because
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody know that drafts can win you the game 60%, but also it
Mm-hmm.
comes out on how you actually play the draft because you have the draft, you have the best on the paper. Moonstars have the better draft, have the more chances to win. But if they pick the hero and they don't communicate how it's supposed to do, they're not playing together, they're just sloppy, they're making a lot of mistakes. Even with a draft that is based on more comfort picks like Asterix has, it's still easy to
Oh,
lose because, yeah,
I mean, we can
everything
see
is
already
possible.
Jukshin, she's poking on the audit, also freezing on her. And I think audit missed already two minions, so she will have a really big problem on the turtle not getting level 4. Kitsune is trying to take the lethal quickly, and she does take the lethal quickly and getting back to farm. But the audit in a really tough position right now because she lost two minions, and when the middle laner lose two minions, I mean, it's really hard for him to get level 4.
Yeah, that first wave it wasn't that good at Miss, but that's the thing you want with Zuxin. You need to be aggressive in the early. You need to make the enemies skip as many minion waves as possible in the early, so they can have disadvantage in the first turtle, so you can actually monopolize it and just give advantage to your own jungle. So that's what you're searching, and Zuxin actually did it that with Hylos. They did the duo together. Now they have a bit of advantage compared with Odette. So they just now need to work together, move around, and put pressure on the
Mm,
enemies. And, but also
okay.
don't skip on the minions.
I mean, Audit's in a really tough position still. Ooh, okay, Istis is getting taken down, but his Revitalize will save him from Harley ult. And I don't know, I mean, if you look at Asterix for now, what you can do in the next turtle, like Trisla's still level 2, Audit's still level 3, and there's no way she can get level 4. Estes just uses Revitalize, so he cannot do much. It's only Kitsune that can do something on the turtle.
Yeah, and that's what she should do because
Oh,
she knows
oh.
that Harley doesn't have the ult, so they can just force it.
Okay, Kitsuna is trying to go in already, trying to steal that turtle, which she have the chance, and Harley takes it already from Kitsune. Kitsune is trying to chase Hylos, taking him down. First blood by the is the first kill on Hylos, and just Suka Zooks and Bows, just taking everybody up and down, doing a really tough pressure on already them. Trisla's taking a double kill. Okay, I mean, nobody expected actually a level 3 Trisla to do that. Like, he got two kills.
I mean, that's the power of a sustaining Terizla without any more mana
Oh,
because,
audit.
nah,
Ooh, that was a second flicker we can see from audit. I think she just missed her second skill, but I like the idea that she's still doing pressure to the Zuxin. Zuxin also did use her flicker to get back. And if you think about it, yes, monsters took the turtle, but Asterix took two kills, so it's worth it actually for Asterix.
I mean, yeah, it was a decent trade. They are not in that much disadvantage. Yeah, the gold farm, it's let's say 500 to 700 into the side of monsters because they took the turtle and somehow managed the gold with the minions good. But
Mm-hmm.
they also had a bit of the early, so that's the minimum point. But with that fight, actually, they played very nicely. Kitsune was there putting pressure, and Terizla did a wonderful job with only level 3. And now that he's going to have level 4, I want to see how impactful he's going to be
Oh,
in fights.
Hylos. Hylos was going on the OTO, taking the Estes down, and I think it's really hard for the Melissa trying to get back. She's playing with an Inspire and a double kill for the carry in the minute 3 and 40 seconds, taking also. You will take the tower on the top.
I think they can, yeah, they can force it. That tower is just gonna be
Yeah,
gone.
he took it. He took it already. I mean, that's a really huge buff for the carry in the early game. Taking 2 kills, taking the tower, like taking even the gold play, just taking everything right now. And also look at the level and the gap, the gold gap between two, like just 2 levels for now. I think carry is about to hit level 7, so it's gonna be a really big gap.
Yeah, that's the problem
Oh,
when you let that open.
Suna.
They're
Suna
just
was
gonna fall
trying
back.
to Kitsune was trying to get vision, and Estes just hit level 4 in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And look at the audit already going on the Phobius, trying to take him down, and she does. With her ulti, Phobius didn't have a flicker at the time. It's a really good trade from Audit. I mean, I like it. It was really good. But what can Asterix do right now? They don't have the Audit ulti, they just have the Terizla and Estes. I mean, will it be enough? Will it be enough for them to uh like buy time maybe for ulti to come, or what are you gonna do?
I mean, they only took the bot lane down, and since the Rizla is not coming to help in this fight to be actually 5 versus 4 and just let
Mm-hmm.
the minions to push, is they're not gonna do too much. They cannot force it because they're in disadvantage. It's 2k farm into the lead for Moonstars that is going higher and higher. And that's a carry that's having level 7, 2 kills, Purify is ready, Ultimate is ready, everything for the fight, and
I
they
mean,
just
Lucas
can
also
force.
Odit
They can.
ulti. I mean, Odit ulti just came back also, and Teresa still in the bot lane with the Phovis. But I think Phovis is winning the lane. We can see Teresa revitalize, and also in the Hylos trying to get him taken down by the damage, and Fred is taking Hylos down already, and the game is not looking so good for Monsters, even if they got the better draft. Goddess already, look at the Goddess. Look at Goddess with the
Yeah,
Harley trying to
sneaky
camp.
goddess.
Yes, she's sneaking down, trying to steal the turtle. A really good flicker from Ode, trying to
There's
pressure
no
also
way, my
Zuxin.
guy.
Goddess, running a really low HP, trying to steal the turtle. Is taking that big risk. Fredrin is taking another turtle, and it's not looking good for monsters. Even if they have Zuxin, Harley, Phoebes, all of these kind of picks, and they still cannot manage to have like use that advantage to win.
Yeah, they had the gold lead for the moment. It was 2k and something. Now it's coming down to 1k and something. So 1k is gone only from the turtle and the kill that they just picked on Goddess. Goddess was sneaky there trying to kill. And I can't believe that Estes was still surviving with the ultimate, the revitalize, with everything. They were still surviving with that turtle. And that was not a good decision for Goddess to come back. Just better run. You missed the red. You did what you did. And now the fight here.
Okay, audit with the ulti trying to take Fofi's down, but Fofi's is doing a lot of damage, trying to already. Oh, she missed the ultimate, and Fofi's taking 3 players with the second skill going in. Nobody can stop him, and Estes with his ulti cannot do much. And Audit is trying to get back from 3, 4 players already, and I think it's too hard, but she actually just managed to recall already, and the mid is gonna get taken down, the bot as well. Monster with just one team fight got the game back for themselves, and even look at the gold gap, just it turned the way like so fast. Now it's 3k for them.
Yeah, it's just doubled. It doubled because they actually managed to catch
Two
Asterix in a bad
towers,
spot and 2 towers as
yeah,
ready.
yeah.
So, so that was the momentum they were searching for. It was a base retry on the turtle. They already were having a bit of advantage because they created it in the early, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And they just waited for the mistake to happen, and that happened because Kitsune, she was trying to ult them, but she somehow missed, right? 3 people, and then without the ultimate, you're no more dangerous. So you need to farm stacks again with Fredwin to just get the cooldown reduction to get your ultimate back. But it didn't happen because Carrie was there. She was just melting through Fredwin. That's what Carrie do. So now they need to somehow melt this turtle fast because there's gonna be a 5 men coming to you,
Okay,
5 men team, 5 girls
well they
coming.
have the time. But they have the time already. Tracer's right trying to buy
Huh?
time for his team to take the turtle quickly. He going all in with the Hylos also, and Zuxin. All that ulti getting cancelled by the second of the Phobies, and Estes getting killed by carrier, mega kill for the carry and a Sky Piercer. We can see someone got the buy Sky Piercer already, and I think it's a Harley double kill from the Harley. And now the game is not going so well. Oh my god, it's a 4 kills for monsters on that turtle, and I don't know. I mean, they were going really well on the early to mid, but somehow, I mean, monsters maybe kind of realized that they have a really big advantage they're not using.
I mean, they, Frederick was trying. They actually tried to take the turtle, but the lack of damage, the lack of damage didn't allow them to take it in time. So Harley just came in, Goddess just red read. It has the bigger red read than Frederick. Two levels are just fillable. Look at them, just camping for Kitsune. They just camping for
Oh,
Kitsune.
oh, they're putting more pressure on Kitsune, not giving her the red buff. And I think Monster's already planning to get that top side, second tier. And also God is stealing the red buff from Kitsune. And look at the gold gap now, it's just getting bigger and bigger now, about 6k maybe or 7k. They get in the second tier already, they get in red buff as we said. Now it's about, yeah, 7k or 8k actually right now. Melissa is taking the bot lane tower as a trade, which is actually good. I mean, this is always looking for a trade. Maybe at the late game she can surprise us with the trades that she do. And I mean, she's getting a lot of farm now with these kind of trades, so maybe she'll have enough damage to do some surprise.
I mean, it is
Oh,
possible, but not
Sona,
like this. Not like
Sona,
this.
Sona's checking push the push already with the ult. Also, at the Teresa. Teresa didn't even have the time to sustain that much of damage. Carry is getting taken down by all the damage. Triple kill from Harley, and the game is just getting more hard and impossible to play for Asterix. Full kills again for the second time. If I don't really remember. And Lord spawned already. It looks like a free Lord for monsters now. And Melissa is just the only last hope for Asterix that he can get back to the match.
Yeah, is the last pillow. Is the last pillar, bro. Melissa, you need to do something. You are the hope of your team. Tipo Klaena, I think I got it right now, but it's your chance to shine. You are pushing the top. Imagine that Melissa somehow backdoor there. I
Okay,
just
you can see already
keep thinking.
Phoebe trying to go deep with the second skill, and he used the flicker to get back. Like Toxica already having some hard time against the Terizla and Fredrin Chase. Zuxin is trying to save her, catching these two fronts and poking them down. Actually, look at the damage of the Zuxin. Hylo's taking the two players with the second skill, all the damage of the ultimate already, but Carrie doesn't care and she takes her down. Melissa is the only one who's clearing the mid lane. Sashka with the Terizla, she's getting taken down, and I think again, four players again getting taken down, and the Melissa is the only one living. And I feel on Asterix side that they don't play with the marksman that much. Like, I feel like they are four alone, and the Melissa just playing on her own as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, I think they are trying too much. They forced the enemy to back down. Yes, that was a good thing. But then you force it too much. Oh,
Oh,
Sky Piercer
Melissa,
activated.
the damage also was crazy by Melissa. We can see that farm that she keeps going for. Like, okay, we can see the damage now. I mean, it's worth it. But
Yeah,
look at the waves. Look at the waves damage to Melissa. Look at Melissa's HP. You should have HP. Look at the HP, bro. Have
she needs
HP
to
by
heal,
just the
bro.
minions. By just the minions. It's
Yeah, that's the
crazy
power of the
damage.
minis, man.
Yeah, I think for me, Asterix need to play more on the Melissa. Melissa has already a lot of damage, and if she makes that Sky Piercer, I mean, about 50 sacks or something, I think they might get a chance to win. You know.
Yeah, I would love to see the items. I would love to see how Melissa is doing with the farm so far because it's looking like she's doing the best from their team. And yeah, they need to somehow move around Melissa. If they want to win, they need to sustain and stay in front of Melissa to not let anyone come close. And with the pressure they actually put by pulling, by somehow making monsters fall behind, even though they are five and their Asterix are coming with only four members that are also under farmed with Melissa in their rear backs, right? They can just put even more pressure and actually collect some kills because they have some of the damage. They have the, let's say, movement of four, but they now need a fifth one. They need the complete setup. They need marksmen into the fights. Take the kills. It has the farm. It has the inspire prepared. It has also the skypiercer with 10 stacks, indeed, not much, but it can stack more. Just need to pay attention to carry because if carry is finding your frontliners, it's not going to be good. And if Harley is finding your backlines, it's again not going to be good. Like,
Oh,
look at this.
Harley, what?
Estes.
You just made Estes disappear with the Harley damage. I mean, we can see already Harley is level 15 also, and maybe he's close to be full build, but I mean, Estes didn't even have the chance to use his revitalize. He just disappeared.
Yeah, because you don't do that with an Estes when you're under farmed and you don't know where are the enemies. Especially when you know you have a Harley in the enemy team that can just pop up in your face like it just happened. Let Frederick do it. Let Rizla do it. I don't know. Maybe let Odette do it, thinking that you can actually hit back with a stun from the Odette. But no, just let the frontliners do that. Not an Estes that is just squishy.
Okay, Zuxan already takes the Lord down for the team Monsters, and Monsters now
Oh
trying to
no.
do more pressure. Melissa, the only hope that Asterix got, she is getting already taken down, and looks like it's gonna be so hard for Asterix to defend that carry with that. Look at the wicked carry so fast, already taking the tower in the bot lane. It looks like it's gonna be the end, or will Asterix show us a surprise with the Estes heal and also all the damage? They still have their ultimate and their spells ready. I'm not sure if they can defend or not, but let's see what's gonna happen. It's already the Lord is already going in with 25k. Hardy's a bit far, but it's forward already. Zuxer trying to pick up the Fredrin with the second skill, and first, oh my god, he gets bursted down so fast. Audit using the flicker and the freeze, and she's already getting taken down already. And even with Asterix ulti, they didn't have even the time or the chance to use it. Fulvius was, to be honest, really annoying on the audit. He couldn't make audit all that much in the late game, especially. And yeah, once just Melissa was just dead, it was over already. Like, look at the gold. Melissa's actually close to hit 10k. I mean, she will have far more than the Zuxin, the Fulvius, the Hylos, just the Carry and the Harley, but it's like she has farm, she has damage. I mean, she can do something. And once she just died, it was already over, you know?
Yeah, that was the problem. They were not playing around the one that could be able to carry. They're only playing by, let's say, and also their positioning wasn't quite there because Frederick was always out of position. Not gonna say about Estes by trying to make vision when you know it's a Harley that can camp and one shot you. Teresla was just it was there. She was there. Sasha was there. He was tanking, moving around, being annoying. And Odette as well. She was there being
Mm-hmm.
annoying, stunning, also with the freeze to survive more. But in the end, they were putting too much pressure that was not needed when you just have to defend. When you push
Mm-hmm.
enemies back, okay, it's enough. Just go back, try to defend. Do not let your marksman defend alone. And then after all the good, let's say, good positioning and strategic positioning from Melissa, trying to farm, trying to trade on the opposite side of the map where the fights were happening, now she just decided to come out in front alone, unprotected, and she just died because Harley was there in time, just
Mm-hmm.
ulted, some cards into the face, and that was it. A kill straightforward on the table, allowing them, allowing our girls here from the blue side to just end the game because they just had no marksman to defend. The best option for them to defend was Melissa. The Melissa was out.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy because no one could outrange them, no one could burst them down. So yeah, just end.
I mean, from what we saw, I think Monsters just keep proving themselves that they are a really good team. Another win in row for them, which is, I mean, I would say really good for them. It's gonna make them more confident and maybe also make the other teams always ready for them. But we can see the last match we have for today, Furin again is Salas, I think. Yeah, it's Salas, Circle Pink. So we can see already on Furin, we can see on XP Nico, and Jungle May, and mid lane is gonna be Camari, and gold lane Lee Blanc, and also for Rome it's gonna be Lux Luthor. So interesting, I would say, but you can go with Salas Circle.
Okay, so we've seen Fury, but now Chrysalis Circle Ping. We're having Yumi Kimi, the Angel, Yuki, God's Sake Nan, and Matcha on the row. Matcha seems kind of pissed. I mean, I think she's locked in. I think she's ready to win the game. She's like, girls, let me lock in. I'm just gonna set for you like I never did before. This is gonna be my
Mm-hmm.
day. This is gonna be my time to shine. I'm just gonna make the game of my life. That's how she's like, yeah, just the
I
aura
mean,
farming.
it looks, yeah, it looks like it's like that. But for me, I would say that's the first time I see Circle Pink to see like how they play on stuff. So I don't have really, to be honest, much expectation because I never casted to them before. But for Furin, I think I did, and I saw how they play. They were actually doing a really good job, and they are trying to, yeah, they had this kind of special picks, you know, like it was always beautiful to see. And we can see already another Fanny ban. Fanny is getting the most ban today, 3 times already.
Bro,
And I don't know. I mean, it's
I
kind of shocking. A lot of players play Fanny now.
I see. I think you pissed the girls, bro. You said that they're not gonna play this. They're not gonna ban this. Look at this. Look, they're just playing it. They played Foot Esports, played Fanny. It was nicely. It was good to see a Fanny, and she played nice on the jungle. It was
Mm-hmm.
dangerous. And now the girls they are starting to ban Fanny because they also know that it's a dangerous pick. They also know there might be someone in the enemy team playing Fanny as dangerous as the jungler from Foot Esports. And now
Mm-hmm.
adding on the Fanny, what did they ban for? Tell me, what do you think about the rest of the bans?
I mean, I kind of misjudged that we will not see it that much, but they are actually proving for us and for the viewers that you can play these kind of heroes. So, I mean, I would say that's a really big improvement for the region that you can play all types of the heroes with no problems. And we can see already I held the ban from the left side on the blue team, and you can see a Zuxin on the last ban from the red team. And what can be picked now? Like we can see a Harith, a Freya, and
Harley?
Marcel also. Marcel is open.
Ooh. Actually, yeah, I want to see a Marcella. That would be the show of the day to see. I
Yeah.
always enjoy the drafts that are built around Marcella. So I want to see a Marcel. Don't pick Harley. Don't pick Harley. Go with Marcel, please, Furin. If you can hear, if you can hear me, go with Marcel, or
I
maybe
mean,
Chrysalis Circle.
Marcel is an option, but okay, a Pillaric. I mean, it's gonna be kind of early, maybe. Oh yeah, okay,
Oh,
a Harley. So they gonna go for the Harley. I mean, maybe they have an answer to the Marcel. Because look, I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to, for example, if you wanna look like for the bigger tournaments, like for example for MPLPH, they
right.
also don't ban the Marcel, but they also plan in their minds how they can counter that. So maybe Fury just maybe they have this kind of idea that they know already how to counter it or something, and we can see the reply for that is gonna be Eve and Claude. I mean Eve. I mean against the Harley, I don't think is the best option, but the Claude I think is a good because I mean it's not gonna be really well if the enemy is gonna take Harley and Claude with like two heroes can like really destroy the Eve. So I think picking the Claude so also Fury cannot pick it is I think is fine, but what's gonna be the answer? Is it gonna be really the Benedict?
I mean, I find Belleric very good here. I mean, you have the Claude in the other side, so it's perfect to just have Belleric just blade armor, go with radiant armor, and you're just fine by yourself. And the other thing I'm thinking, what are they gonna pick else? Okay,
Oh,
okay, the
Kagura
Kagura.
and a Beleric together. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you that a Kagura is not that bad. I mean, it's not a popular pick, I get it, but it's not bad because anyway, they're gonna play Harley and also a damage dealer on the marks on the gold lane. So it's gonna be too much damage dealers if they go, for example, for Kimi or Force or something. So I can maybe I can see a reason. But for Billerick, again, it's Claude and Eve. I don't know, but they picked the Lemort already for his Chrysalis Circle, and I mean, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good. I was hoping more for a Guinevere, but we can see a Lemort already.
Okay, okay, but now they just need to take out some possibilities that can be annoying for them. So marksman is the good to go option to just take them out to don't not have it. If I'm gonna see a Leslie just because it's a counter some way it's a counter to Claude, just because they also took Bruno out. I'm just okay,
Mm-hmm. We can
but
see a Bruno out, yeah. They're focusing the marksman picks and maybe Lee Blanc. I think Lee Blanc is the goal laner and she maybe is really good with the Bruno. That's why they banned it. And on the left side, I like the Freya ban actually. Even though that you can pick it, but maybe they don't feel comfortable with it. That's why they ban it already. And I don't know, like what can they pick on the XP for the left side? For Furin, I think maybe a Trizla, maybe also Sora is an option, not bad too. I mean, Tresla, Sora, Alice,
Uranus maybe.
uh, Uranus. I don't think is really good here. I think Alice is way more better. She can give that CC to that Eve and Leomord and give them a better chance to take the turtle. And it's also a good combo with Belleric, you know?
Yeah, well, it's okay, but now they took out the card. Okay, wait. So they took out the card, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They are thinking that maybe Chrysalis, they can take a pick off here, like Cho or the Kalea. Those two are kind of the ones left that I can actually work with this. And
Mm-hmm.
but still, only to take a pick off for Harley, it's tough because you have Kagura. You cannot actually pick her. Yes, that Kaja would have been good, but they banned it.
Oh,
And
okay.
now the Alice.
Alice. Yeah, we were talking about Alice already. That is a good option for Furin and Kurosawa Circle already taking her down, taking the pick itself where their side, and Furin just replied right away with the YZ. I mean, I like the YZ against the Lemur than Eve.
Yeah, actually, it's good. It's good because you just go into Black Dragon form and you chase Ivy. Where Ivy is the ult is ulting, you just go there. And if you wanna just run, you just engage without the ult and just use ult to run. It's. I think it's actually working here in their draft. And you just also you have the Harley for the sitting target that Ivy is. You have Kagura as well for the sitting target. They have a lot of possibilities.
Well, we can see that a Moskov also is getting on the left side. I like the Moskov, especially when you play against like utility junglers, for example. When you play against a Leomord, a Fredrin, a Gwen, a Baxia, I think the pressure itself that the Moskov gives is so important at the late game, especially. But we can see also on the right side, you're thinking about the Khalid, and I think Khalid is a really good option. I think
Yeah,
it's the best option they got.
yeah, since Hilda is banned and is the most annoying for Harley jungle, and for Moskov as well, that he's also squishy and easy to get annoyed by Hilda. I think Alid is the best jungle, sorry, best option here that they can pick against junglers like Harley.
Well, I don't know. I mean, let's just think about the first turtle, okay? For me, I think when it comes to first turtle, I think Curacao Circle actually got a really strong first turtle. Even if Furin have the YZ, I think Kagura and Billary cannot do much. So I don't know. It's just the Yuzong that can maybe change the first turtle and make it like really winnable for Team Furin. So that's the last match I think for today, guys. So it's Team Furin against Curacao Circle. Pink, and just tell us always in the comments who do you think is gonna win that match. Is it Furin or Curacao Circle? And yeah, let's hop on the game.
Hey, this is gonna be interesting. I mean, the drafts are more close to being balanced. So, and I'm gonna see a
Mhm.
Bellary for the first time today. I've seen it a couple of days ago, but now I'm seeing again, and I'm curious how she's gonna perform, how Lex is gonna perform the Bellary.
Well, we can see already the mid lane is going kind of normal. Both of the mages get the level 2 normally, and both of the junglers start in the same side. Linward on the blues, Harley is on her way buff. Galit is doing some poking on the room already on Lex Luthor with the Eve as well, which would cause them maybe some pressure. They're trying to take the lethal, and they actually got it.
That was good. That was very good played for them. And now they can just get back to farming because no more pressure is gonna come from the Khalid. And yeah, they just can go with it. They can go with it. But now you have the Khalid, and together with them, it looks like they're just gonna go to gank the first
Oh.
lane AXP.
Okay, Khalid and Eve trying to stay on the bot lane, helping the Alice maybe to get the XP crap, and so one of them is getting so deep already, trying to get Lux of Luther, and already getting stunned, Petrify, and a stun on the Khalid, didn't have even a chance to get back a first blood from the YZ, and when you give a first blood to the YZ, I mean, I don't know, like it would give him that, I think he will maybe have the chance to buy like a Fury Hammer or something, that will give him a lot of damage on the first turtle and cause Lemur a lot of problems.
That's looking good for the moment for Furin. They have the advantage,
Mm-hmm.
only a tiny bit from that kill because it's not too much. It's still early game. It's not influencing that much of a kill on the roamer. And now they can just prepare the scene for
Mm-hmm.
this turtle. This is how this gonna
Oh,
turn the tide.
Lemur Leonard already using his ultimate to try to take the YZ, but YZ just third skill and get back so easily. And we can see that Leonard has no ulti on that turtle, which will cause him really big problem. YZ ulti going on the Leonard, Alice ulti as well, trying to zone back, and the Leonard is trying to get in with trying to steal the Lord, and it's 1 HP already. Who take it down is the Eve. Eve is taking the turtle already, even though if the Leonard didn't take it. And I think Team Fury played that turtle so good It's just the Alice zone. I mean, Alice, he died. That's true, but he this death gave his team the time and also the zone that they can take them, make them take the turtle.
Yeah, I think I wasn't expecting from any of them. It came Yuzong from the Black Dragon form. It just get into the fight, stunned Leomord. She was trying to just first kill retreat to just secure the turtle, but somehow it wasn't enough. Harley wasn't there to retreat in time, and it was just
Mhm.
taken by Yuki. The last poke from Ivy, that was the cherry
Oh,
on top.
look at the bot. Look at the bot. Limord and Alice are trying to get the YZ already, but YZ is just still managed to escape from that kind of gang. And we can see that I feel like Chris has circle, like they have ideas and they still try to hold the tempo even if they lost the first turtle. And we can see Harley in the mid lane. Maybe he'll catch the Khalid or something. I mean, Kagran, okay,
Oh,
they
the
actually managed to
burst.
catch the Khalid. Khalid was going so deep without the Limard, and also Eve didn't really use her ult or something. So I think just Matcha on the Khalid didn't to plan it really well, trying to go so aggressive. And okay, now Furion, Team Furion actually, I mean, we can say that they won the early, even though they lost the turtle.
Yeah, uh, it's all about trades, bro. They just thought about it. Traded the turtle for the
Oh,
kill.
Matcha, Matcha's going already with the ultimate on the Belleric, and she still missed it, but Belleric with his ulti, will he still manage to survive? Matcha's getting taken down again, Eve ulti on the Harley, and yes, he still managed to take the Harley down, and now we can say, now we can say that Kurosawa's circle, Kurosawa's circle, now they have the advantage back.
Yeah, it's even though the farm it's even, the map it's in their favor. Now they have no one to contest on the turtle. It's gonna be free turtle, and it's a second turtle in their hands because first one was taken still by them. Now again, so I like that Leomore just called the Barbiel in. She just called a friend. They managed to take out Belleric and then just took out Harley. That was very nice placed by them. Even though they traded, I think Matcha was the one falling, right? Matcha was traded for two enemies, right? But also for a turtle. So that was a huge win that allowed them to do this.
I mean,
Oh no.
okay, we can see a Bellic ulti already on the Eve didn't even have the chance to ult or do any kind of skills to get the passive and some shield to get back. Matcha is like, I don't know about Matcha. It's like, I like that she is aggressive. This is a good thing, but okay, we can see on the top lane Claude doing some ultimate and already okay a
Oh,
flicker, and we can see a
Moskov?
flicker back from Moscow trying take him down. A solo kill on the top lane by the gold lane, and also look at the mid, the duo mid. You won the mid lane already, taking the mid down. I mean, I like what Team Furion do. It's like even if like Kirisalis circle, the kinda like you can feel that they kinda won that last trade when they killed the Harley and also killed the Belleric. But even though, like, still Team Fury doing a really good pressure. Look at the mid lane tower; it's so really low.
I mean, uh, I don't know about you, but I'm more amazed at how Neko is just surviving all of this. Neko, you're
Oh
the
my
GOAT. You
God,
can do
Neko!
it. 1v3, you can do it. Moskov
No,
coming in. Belleric as well. Just do it. Hold on. Hold on. Is he picking off
okay.
the kill on Yuki, maybe?
Oh, Neko going for the Eve, trying to chase him and kicking him down. He couldn't. He was so already late. LeBlanc already getting taken down by the Eve, and it's 2-for-1. It's not really worth it for Team Fury. And I can see Limord in the mid lane. He just dashed. And okay, May trying to take the Limord down, ulting him, and she's dashing in front of him. Is it really a wise option? I mean, Kagura trying to ult him and killing spree from Kagura on the Leomord. And I don't know, man. Like, I feel this game is that kind of game. Like, you feel it's going to both sides. Like, so, like a minute is you feel Crystal Circle are better. There's another minute you feel Team Furin are better, and now the third turtle is going for the side of Team Furin. I mean, Alice was close to steal it though with the first kill.
Yeah, that would have been insane. That would have been a meme for
Yeah.
Twitter. Just four people taking the turtle. Nope, it's gonna be Alice.
Okay, LeBlanc trying to I can see Claude ulti. Okay, never mind. But okay, Kagura is trying to catch Matcha again. Matcha with the second skill and an ulti trying to dodge the Moskov second skill, which was not bad, I would say. Three saw circle still managed to, I mean, didn't they lost the turtle? Yes, they still took the top. I mean, it's a good trade.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. Better position. Try to take some trades, even if you lose the member, if
Leomord,
you
he
lose the
just dashed
tower,
in
do something.
already.
Oh, what was the
What a
burst
big,
damage?
what a big mistake from Leomord, just dashing in front of Harley and all of like Furion players was kind of risky to be honest. And we can see the mid lane also taken down. Curacao Circles is losing the tempo, and Furion is now winning the tempo back, and Harley is taking the bot lane tower. The first three towers for Curacao Circle are taken down, and YZ is going so deep with his ulti, trying to give them some pressure. Moscow in the mid lane, clearing the mid, and it looks like the Lord is coming close. I don't know. I think still Criticize Silkos. Maybe they still have the chance to get back to the game though.
There is time. There is time. They just need to help somehow. I think it's way past what Leomore can do. I think they can actually they should farm or move around the MM. Claude. Claude is the only one. She, God sake, Nani, you are the one that can turn around this game. You just need to farm for the Trinity. You just need to be impactful in the fights, the moments where you're most needed, but not close to Belleric. Just not play. Do not play close to Belleric, close to Yuzong. Just avoid those two. I think
Mm-hmm.
a Purify would have been better than the Flicker to be easier
I
to play around
mean,
them.
what I can see for Crystal Circle is that we need to see the ulti flicker from the Alice so we can see some zoning or something that can Yumi Kumi does, and already
It's
she
coming.
using the flicker ulti with the Alice also, and Eve as well ulti, but Eve is getting
This is
chased
it.
by Nico with the YZ. It's a really good ulti from the Alice. Moskov ulti trying to catch the Eve, and it really passed next to her. That's what we were talking about. Just one good ulti from Alice got all of Furion players with the Eve combo. Just perfect, perfect, perfect comp with like I don't know. Just I was just talking about that we just need to see Alice ulti more because we didn't see it at all in the whole game. We just saw it on the first turtle, and the ulti she did on the first turtle actually was making Kirsa's Circle really close to take the turtle. And when we saw it now, I mean, that's what should Yumi Kobe do on all the team fights.
Yeah, this is what she has to do. Macho as well, just come in, keep the Belleric busy. Just try to keep him busy as much as possible so the damage dealers, so Leomore can come, Claude as well, and even Yuki with the box of damage. That's what you want to do, and that's what they did, and it worked so fine. They just now need to replicate this again and again until they can just crack the base open. They have now the Lord, they can do it, but they need to put pressure somewhere because mid is clear, top is going to be cleared by Moskov, LeBlanc is going to do, she's going to do a very good uh, job clearing that Lord. But bot lane as well, not pushed, they are not pressuring
Oh,
enough.
Kagura trying to take Claymore down, and Billick using his ultimate also to taking down Nico with the third victory, taking Claude down actually, and I'm injured in a really big danger problem, getting taken down by double kill Moscow. Even if Crisai Circle took the Lord, they didn't use it actually. Like you feel that Furin are the one who took the Lord.
Yeah, I mean, yes, on a bit of it. I mean, it doesn't completely feel like they got the Lord because they took three people out, right, or four people out. I don't recall. No,
He took
three, because
yeah.
Yuki with Yumi Komi they were both together trying to push the bot lane. They actually did it, and also took the tower shield from that bot lane. But yeah, they just got three of them because yeah, Claude was coming in with the damage, and the damage was huge because at some point Kamari was in danger. But
Oh,
no,
Moscow.
because
Moskov and Ahara, okay, matches just disappeared right away. But look at the Eve damage is crazy, making Kagura and also Nico really low HP. A really good ultimate from Belleric, saving his teammates. And oh, Alice is going deep alone, but Harley didn't alter anything. He just got back. He played it safe option. Yeah, we can see that Furin, they're managing somehow to get back to the game and get the tempo of the match, but I think we need to see another else ult and another else flicker ulti so we can, see more surprises.
yeah, and honestly, bro, that purify on Claude would have been godly, and that purify would
Yeah,
allow
yeah.
to Claude to just come in, go out, do damage, just a lot of resources to just go in, do damage, and run away, escape without falling. That's what you need to do when you have Belleric, Yuzong, Kagura, Moskov. That's just pick the Purify and you're free. Like you're just like a free bird flying around, doing damage, going back. No, go in again, go back. That's
Mm-hmm.
what you need to do. But no,
Oh,
ooh,
Kagura trying with her damage to poke Lemur down made him have HP also with the Alice, which will make them actually have kind of advantage on that Lord. Lemur's still clearing bot and they are taking the Lord Team Fury and going for the Lord right away. Yumikumi will sheet does a
oh,
flicker ulti,
Alice!
and we can see in the ultimate already taking the Lord down. Was somehow, some way, Harley taking the Alice down after she took the Lord. Lemur is still going in. A Moskov
They can
ulti
do
trying
it.
to get the back line. Lex Luthor is trying to buy time for her teammates, and she couldn't buy enough time. Alice took the Lord. How?
Let me
How
tell you
she took
how,
the
bro.
Lord?
Let me tell you how Yumikumi. You know what she did? She was just waiting, spectating. Matcha was the girl showing the vision, and Yumikumi just came in, ulted, flicker, poof. The Lord's gone at the most crucial moment. But they need to do something about Moscow because she's just clearing there, LeBlanc. She's just clearing without any problem. The Lord.
Oh, yeah, Moscow. I think actually Moscow is doing really perfect that game, like doing the pressure always. Even if his team losing, he's still alive and he's just not giving himself as a death. But I think this is the time that he can die now. Cloud using his ultimate so early. I think, okay, will Lee Blanc do something? I think it's too hard.
Nah, it's too
Yes, it's
much.
too hard. Unstoppable from Eve. Ooh, a really good kill from Kagura with the that Kagura combo. It's just a TikTok combo just being done from him on the Claude. And I don't know, man. Just it's like Claude. I don't know. I don't feel the Claude that much. That doing that much of a pressure. Oh, Alice doing a really good ulti, catching two people with the Lemur and also Eve ulti. A really
Oh,
perfect
that's the
ulti
damage from
from
Leomord.
Belleric. Monster kill on the Eve, and there's
It's gonna be
four
a
people
wipe.
dead on all the. Why,
Yes,
Already
yes.
flicker. Matcha. Matcha with the flicker going already
It can
deep.
end. It's
They
endable.
won? You think they
No,
won? I
no,
mean,
Moscow
Moscow,
is here.
LeBlanc trying to go already, trying to clear the wave. There's only one cannon left. I think maybe she has the time to also clear. She's hitting Khalid. Matcha didn't even realize that she's in front of the wave. LeBlanc, ooh, she's running in really low HP, and LeBlanc somehow managed to clear the whole wave alone. And she's ulting the mid lane again. She maybe thought that he would continue, but they didn't. And Furin, with the power of LeBlanc, they still have the time, and they still get another Lord to play against Sir Chris Esser.
Oh man, that was insane. That was insane from Yumi Komi stealing the Lord, putting the pressure, and I think the way I've seen that fight, I was Leomord, just go ult. Keep Moskov busy. Go with Khalid, keep Moskov busy, and just let Ivy push the tower because even if you're a mage, you still have enough poke to just hit the tower and fall, make it fall. Just need a minion there. And that tower standing is not okay. It's okay for Furin, but not for Service Circle because that only tower, if it would have fallen, it would have been enough for them to pressure on Furin.
Well, we can see already the Lord just came in. Lord spawned on minute 16, and it's gonna be, I think, the last Lord.
Yeah.
Whoever is gonna win it, I think it's gonna be over. Yumikumi is going deep. Also, Matcha zoning Harley down. Billig's getting taken down, even though he uses his ultimate.
Oh, Moskov
Yuzong is going
missed.
to chase Matcha. Moskov missed, but Eve still goes bot to try to defend that Moskov split. It looks like it's gonna be a free Lord for Icarus Circle, but will Moskov do something? I mean, we can see also Nico trying to do some pressure on Matcha, but she gets back. She feels that she cannot do any more. Look at also, bro. Look at Moskov HP. Eve just with her ult, just melted Moskov down, and he have to get back. And wow, just wow, like Yumi Kumi also with the Alice. I think she used the flicker ult, but I didn't really see what she did. May, she has her second skill already at the back. And another Lord for Kirsai Circle. Will it be the end? You think so?
Yeah, I think it's endable. If the way I see it right now, where Moskov cannot leave, LeBlanc, she cannot leave the base anymore. She's trying to clear, but Yumikomi is there trying to stop any position from Moskov. Lord is coming down to mid.
Mm-hmm.
Leomord and who is there in the bush? I think it's Yuki, right? Yeah, it's Yuki with Leomord in the bot lane. They're just trying to synchronize the
Mm-hmm.
wave, and I think this it's a wave synchronized perfectly. Lord is gonna charge in into the mid. They just need to defend somehow. They just need to defend somehow because oh, look at
Alice,
Alice.
ooh, catching the Harley and the Billerick in the same time, and Harley's getting back in a really low HP. Nico and the YZ trying to take, who's that? Who's that? Claude? Yeah, he's trying to take Claude down, but Claude managed to survive. It's not looking good. LeBlanc with
Oh,
the flicker. Oh my god. Look, flicker first kill from LeBlanc going on the backline alone. Just doing 1v4 already. She takes Yumi Kumi down as well. Well, okay. Okay. That was surprising. Like, what Moscow did, that was actually surprising. I don't know, like, Kirsa Circus still didn't manage to end, and I think the answer to that is the Belleric is just destroying all the hopes and all the pickoff that they're doing. Eve is just also so painful, man. Like, if you see the Eve, what she does, she's so painful, so painful. The damage she does, the zone she does, also the good combo that she has with Alice, just amazing, amazing. So I don't know, like, is it like, we always say that when you take a lot of lords and you cannot end, we always say like you're just losing your chance, and if the enemy takes one lord, it's gonna be over for you. So I feel it's like this kind of situation, like the Curse Circle, you keep taking lords, but you're not winning the game yet. So will Team Furin actually punish them for that?
I mean, if anyone is able to do that, I think it's LeBlanc. The way she played so far was monstrosity. Keeping the lords where
Mm-hmm.
they not reach the base, making the split push, putting pressure on the Chrysalis Circus bot lane. That was tremendous play for her. That was the most issues for Chrysalis Circus. They could not focus on one thing because they had to deal with Moskov, LeBlanc, clearing the road, putting pressure, doing so much for Furin. It was enough to allow them to defend so many lords because 3 lords and now it's coming the end chancellor. If they can defend this one
Oh,
again,
look, Kagura is get ulting Yumi Kumi, doing a lot of damage on her. And SOD from Moscow going in the back line alone. I think it's not that the best option they got for Moscow. Moscow is the first one is dying, and Harley is also getting taken down after he killed Claude. YZ is thinking, should he go in or out? And he's getting back with Lex Luthor. And
no.
another Lord for Criticize Circle. Moscow, I don't know, like, was it really the best option? He should go ult in? I think if he just continue split pushing, he will make
Oh, this is not
he
looking
will
good.
make
This is
Chris
not
a
looking good.
circle.
Oh, Yumikumi?
I don't know. Oh, really good from Kagura taking Yumi Komi down, and Nico is running the Eve to try to get Kamari back. Kamari is getting really damaged, really
Oh,
high by the Khalid.
they can
Khalid
pull it
using the
off?
flicker. Matcha still managed to survive, but with using her own flicker. I mean, I like what Kagura did. She killed Alice, so I mean, they can still have that kind of chance to defense.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
defendable.
don't know.
No,
The Lord is coming in.
it's
Just don't
defendable.
forget that it's an enhanced Lord.
It
Also, don't
it
forget that.
is. It is. But look at the map, bro. Look at the map, Mio. Look at them. They're not synchronizing
Mm-hmm.
the waves. Supposedly, Moskov is just clearing. Alice is not there. They just that play from Kamari was impeccable. Taking even one, just one was enough to take it out from the map to give them one more chance to end this game, to be in their favor. Crisari Circle, yes, they have the advantage. They took the Lord after Lord. 4 Lords in 21 minutes. And they still couldn't end it because LeBlanc was there, Kamari was there, May was also taking out Claude because even though Claude killed somebody in exchange, it failed. So it was harder for them to take the Lord. Even though they took it without any problem,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't have any impact because they didn't lose even 1 HP from the towers. And the Lord was
Mm-hmm.
not moving too far. So they couldn't use the Lord. They took it and nothing. That was not is it was like the past 2 minutes, nothing happened because the map is still intact as it is right now.
Well, I can see that. I can see that. Crystal Circle always in each Lord, they still manage to control it, and they still manage to make it look so easy. And I feel that May on the Harley and also Lip Blanc, they need to somehow try to manage that. They always die at the beginning of a team fight, which always makes the Lord fights is like impossible to win. So if LeBlanc still managed to keep split pushing and keep putting pressure on Kirsa's Circle, I think that's the time when we can see that Kirsa's Circle are having a really tough problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm watching the map and I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only top and bot surviving with the towers. The mid lane is quite open. Kamari trying to set up something, but it's caught a bit off guard. They're just not forcing too much. They're trying to prepare for something. The Lord is coming. They just don't need to fight now. They just need to set up the map. And look like LeBlanc. LeBlanc. She is
Oh,
sneaky there. Look at that sneaky movement. Trying to be
I
on.
like what LeBlanc is
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's trying to camp because she's not showing a map till she knows where it is all of the Curacao Soccer players. And the Lord, this Lord, I think this might be the last option, the last chance. Ooh, Kagura is getting poked down really bad. Also, Nico with the YZ going to the Eve already. Eve has no protection and she used the flicker to get back. Look at the Alice as well, trying to catch Harley with the Kagura ulti. Also, look, May with the damage she did on Alice, just bursting her down. And Matcha taking also Harley down. May uses her Umbertai to get back. Looks Luther. And also Kagura is
No,
trying to kill
no.
the Lemord. Lemord with the Ermo still managed
Marksman's,
to
bro.
survive. Nico all the damage with the YZ taking a
Look at
huge down on the
Marksman,
Lemord. Look at
bro.
LeBlanc. LeBlanc.
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc still managed to trying to take the inhibitor and Eve couldn't recall. Eve couldn't recall, but Khalid is getting back. Also, look at the Eve. She has no flicker. YZ ulti on the Eve trying to take her down. I think it's really hard for Yuki to survive. Maybe her damage will be so strong. We can see already LeBlanc.
It's
Oh,
2v1. It's
shut
3v1.
down. By the way, this is a really painful kill because Eve has been the most consistent player for Crystal Circle with the damage she does, with the zone she does. She is now dead. I mean, that's really important for Team Fury. And also, it's not just a normal kill; it's a big shutdown. Like I think it might be like a 600 gold kill or something, you know. But okay, we can see already a Lord is gonna go maybe for the side of Team Fury. And Matcha is maybe thinking about maybe stealing it, and LeBlanc and YZ is trying to help Matcha already, skipping the Lord and trying to kill her. Matcha using the second kill, getting full HP right away. Alice, Alice trying to take the Lord. I mean, we can
Oh.
see here who's gonna take the Lord. It's gonna be
LeBlanc, you can
LeBlanc
do
or
it,
Alice.
LeBlanc. You can do
LeBlanc or
it, LeBlanc.
Alice.
Yes.
LeBlanc somehow
Nice
still
one.
managed to
Nice
see
one
the
from
Lord.
LeBlanc. It's
And
going
really
even
good
more.
6 OD from Ultimate. Really good SOD on the Khalid. Lemort is trying to take her down. Will LeBlanc try to kill someone? Will LeBlanc try to get anything or any kill? She's trying so much. A really good immortality from her. Didn't have enough time to do that fast switch. May with a really big mistake though. I mean, she's already dead and just still can like I don't know give them a kill, but we can see Lux Luthor ulting
They can trade.
Yumi Kumi and taking him down. Claude is running really with really fast second skill. Look at Claude, he's just killing himself, hitting the Belleric, and I don't know. Oh my God, Kagura didn't get back yet, and it's gonna be a chance for Kirsten Silker to end the game, even if Fear has the Lord on the bot side. They need to clear the mid lane. Will Kagura be alone? A good option to defend. Okay,
No.
okay,
Oh,
Kagura's going
nearly.
deep. Ooh, I think it's
No.
gonna be the end. It's gonna be the end. Yes,
LeBlanc
it's
nearly
gonna
had
be the
it.
end. After what
Oh.
LeBlanc did, the amazing performance she did in late game, and the
Bro.
lords she stole. Somehow, Team Furin, after they got the kill, after they got the Lord, Harley goes kill himself, and also Lux Luthor just going deep and instead of clearing the mid lane with the Kagura, and they just wanted to go for more kills. So it's a bad mistake, but still amazing gameplay to be honest. It was a really tough, exciting, and I don't know. I mean, I'm actually happy to see this kind of matches is going always for both sides. I mean, Team Fury had that win, had the chance to
Bro.
win that game with taking that Lord. Amazing performance by LeBlanc, to be honest. But I don't have also to forget what Kirsa Circus did. I mean, the Alice, what she did on the first Lord, the amazing old flicker she did that made them come back to the game. Also, the Lord she stole on the second Lord, bro. Okay, like Alice did perfect, I would
Yes, yes,
say.
yes. That was
Eve,
nice.
Eve, Eve with the damage, like Eve, like just taking the MVP. I mean, it does really make sense, bro. She doesn't die at all. She does all the damage. She gives her team the zone, and she always make YZ chase her, and she still even escape from him, even if the YZ still chase her. Just perfect from both teams. But I have also like to get a really give a really big credit for Eve. To be honest, Eve did perfect.
Yeah, bro. Yuki played nice. Yumikumi with the steals, but and bro, I shout out to LeBlanc, bro. That gameplay. from Moscow, keeping the game alive for so long, even though they lost 4 lords, and then going 2v2, losing his own in that fight at the lord, going 1v2 plus the lord, taking the lord, then going 1v4 in the top lane where Mei shouldn't have came there. If Mei wouldn't have came there to just suicide, it would have been huge for them because they had the lord advantage. They could
Yeah,
have defended then because Yuzong was dead, Moscow was dead, but they had Kagura, they had Beleric and Harley. 4 of them, right? Or 5. Let's say there were 4, right? Plus they had a lord. It was even easier. But then the Belleric died, even though Alice was sent to the base Yumikumi as well. So yeah, it's just it wasn't quite there. It wasn't there. It was
yeah.
nice effort from both of the teams. GG.
Yeah, it's like they just wasted the chance they got to win the game. But that's what happens. The pressure of the game, especially when it comes to late game to 30 minutes or something. Well played for all the teams who won today, and hard luck for all the teams who lost. We will see you also, guys, next time on the next tournament soon. And I mean, I hope to see even more exciting matches. So thank you guys for today. It was really fun. I was casting with my friend Alias. Was really fun to work with him today. I hope you made you guys really enjoy today, and we'll see you next time.